Hello and welcome back everyone to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 Vanilla. This is not OpenRCT2 because this is the Vanilla Challenge, where basically a lot of people have said that OpenRCT2 was a bit too easy and to get a legitimate playthrough experience I need to play in Vanilla. So here we are. Next up we have Fungus Woods, one of my all-time favorite parks, not because it's easy, but because of the general aesthetic. My favorite kind of roller coaster is the wooden roller coaster, and wouldn't you have it, this park is a bunch of old-fashioned woodies and old-style carnival rides. So I'm really excited. I often choose this scenario for specials, like I think I did a Halloween special here once. Let's see, I think this is a pay at the gate park. I probably should have looked at the objective, which is to get 2,500 guests, by the end of October Year 4, with a park rating of 600. That shouldn't be too challenging in theory, but I don't think guests come to the park, well, a lot of guests don't come to the park with more than $40 in their pocket, which is frustrating because that essentially limits how much I can charge per entry. And naturally, the problem with that is less income. I could charge more, but the problem with charging more is it turns away a handful of guests who just don't have that much in their pockets. And obviously the problem with that, is there a hill there? Oh, there's a path there. The problem with that is, as you saw, the objective is to get more people in the park. So we can't have that. We can't be limiting the number of people coming into the park. Let's see, unlimited rides per admission? Oh, fine, close it. Let's try this. I don't know what this does. I was always afraid of turning this on as a kid because I thought that this would mean that a few troublemaker guests would hog the ride forever and never get off and never let new riders get on. But it's not exactly a popular ride, so I think we're okay. Let's build a cricket house. Actually, let's upgrade our path system first. We have, let me see, turn off scenery. Ah yes, a mostly flat landscape, which is nice, with a few little bumps and mounds to deal with, but that's not bad. I kind of like that. I often fall into the trap of making the park excessively symmetrical, but I don't want to do that. I want this to be somewhat organic, like a forest trail that you have to hike through, you know? So let me kind of bring this in. There we go, beautiful. So now we have a sort of a loop here. In fact, I might even take it a step further and do this. Except that this queue line is a little bit long, and I just deleted a tree and didn't mean to, darn it. Don't let the Lorax find out. I prefer to keep my kneecaps intact, thank you. That made no sense. I mean, the Lorax is gonna come beat me. What am I saying? There we go. That's slightly better. We have a little bit of cash to work with, so let's build that cricket house. And then build a roller coaster. And there's a hill there. I can't see what I'm doing. Turn off scenery. There we go. It is a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. The sun is out. There's not too many clouds. The birds are chirping. And that means there are lawnmowers because, you know, it's the best day to mow your lawn. So gosh darn it, people. I mean, you gotta keep your lawns good, so I shouldn't complain too much. Log cabin. Let's try that. Or no, let's go canvas tent. Canvas tent. What kind of color scheme is that? Much better. Let's do the same for this one. Canvas tent. That works for me. Merry-go-round is fine as it is. Let's see. I was gonna, build a roller coaster. So these cute little ones, they are made of wood, but they're harder to deal with. But I feel like woodies need to be big to really count. There's also a pretty serious length restriction, like if it's not long enough, your stats get penalized. So let me do a side friction coaster, also known as the suicide catapult coaster, because if you're not careful, you can design it to the point that the guests fly off and die. Right. Now I don't know, do we, is this one where we get, oh, we get trains, okay. But that's challenging because it makes it harder to deal with hills. So let's go. Actually, no, let's drop down first. And do a kind of figure eight arrangement. How tall can this go? 65, okay, let's keep it modest at 50 feet. Let's flatten out. Oh, baby. Down to 0. And from 50, or rather from 45, it could probably successfully make it up to 30? No, 40. No, not 40, what am I saying? That's a 10-foot difference, but That being said, it has me a little concerned. We tend to have issues with this. Some figure eight this is. I feel like we need to make the loop bigger. But it's expensive building up in the air like that. Unless I build it down first. The cool thing with this is I typically avoid building the track on the ground because I don't like the way it looks like it's just sitting in the dirt. But this one has a wooden frame around it, so it kind of has a... It looks alright, you know? Oh, hello. There's a hill there and I'm losing my voice. Let's remove that. There we go. Yes, sir. That's not going to work. We're going to fly off the track pulling something like that. We don't have a photo section on this, do we? What if make this section tighter and do this? Ha-ho, we came up with a solution. It looks a little wonky, but that's all right. From 50 to 40, that's not going to work. Let's go 35. And that may still not work. In fact, let me build above the treetops here. I just need to see if this will even make it back to the station or not. So, drop this down to 10 feet. One of the challenging aspects of this park is dealing with the trees. I love the trees, they're beautiful, and they contribute to the scenery of the rides, which actually improves their stats. But what they also do is they're expensive to build in, because you can't, if you build here, you have to delete the tree to get it out of the way, and that costs money. So, that is a challenging aspect of this park, limiting our success. But anyway, while we're letting this tough trial run here, let's paint it. As I said, this isn't the final design. This is just a test to see if it'll even make it up this hill. Oops, didn't mean to click that. We went from, give my heart marks back, 50 to 35. That should be okay in theory, I hope, but I don't know. Let's go different colors per train. We have a red one, a blue one, and a green one. Heck yes. Okay, look at that. It made it up just fine. Wonderful. With that, do not open, because if it opens, I won't be able to get my money back. Or rather, a percent will be cut from what I sell. See? Build, or oops. That cost $42, I get 42 back. See? That's because it has never been opened. But if I open the ride, then I lose a percentage of that, and it sucks. It's so sad. But here we go. Back down to, oh, that's a path. Oh, baby daisy. Let's go up and skip over the station from 35 to 25. Should be fine. But this whole figure eight idea is quickly falling apart. Actually, we could do. We could have a second lift hill. Let me not get too carried away with this. Maybe what I should do is actually turn the other way. Go under this. Oh, there's something in the way. Flat. No! Oh, that's the ground that's in the way. Okay, well that can be sorted out. Oh, no, no, it is a roller coaster. I'm an idiot. Hey, let's be reasonable here. What if I just make this really wide? It actually looks really nice when you make it wide like that. So we are dealing with, this is 35 feet. This is not going to work. Let's drop this down. There we go. And run parallel? Can I go a step higher? I don't think that'll work. Please, please, please work. I have a feeling it's not. Maybe if I make the lift hill taller, we could make it work. And there's a hill here. Why is there a hill here? I like the geological formations of ancient history. And the world made our lives difficult. What am I talking about? What are you talking about? That doesn't fit. Okay, someone's lawnmower is being annoying out there. You can probably hear it. And I thought I was lined up better. Oh, I know what to do. Since this is too tall, let's go 25. Drop down like this. Now we're in the shadow of it. Oh, baby, that's kind of cool. Maybe we're too close, though. I don't think this will work. Once we get down to the ground. I was afraid of that. 35. This peak might be 45, actually. What if we just had a spacer? Another spacer? Yeah, I don't think I can do what I was thinking I could do. What I wanted to do was have it run parallel, side by side with the track, but I guess the diagonal doesn't play nice. Rage! Okay, let's go up. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Skip over the top. And I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good... I mean, I have a feeling that this is gonna run out of momentum before it can reach the station again. Can we go up to 15? I sure hope we can. Let's mosey our way back. Maybe go on a little tour through the forest. Spiral Slide 1 can't be fixed. I have not been paying attention to my notifications. We have a broken Spiral Slide. Oh no. Close that and close that. Why are you going the wrong way? Turn around. Oh, there he goes. Hey, hey, hey! It's payday! It's payday. Because we can overcharge for umbrellas because we are charlatans. We charge through the nose for people to keep dry. Because, you know, getting hypothermia is part of the roller coaster experience. Unless you pay. Yes. So fork over all of your cash, you diminutive, pathetic, pixelated people. I'm not like this in real life, I promise. Same price throughout park. Ba-da-da-da. I'm a psychopath, oh yes. It's beautiful, like my face. Ah. Turn off scenery so I can see, oh yes. Boom, what a beautiful side friction coaster. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself, I might become prideful and conceited. I mean, I probably am already. But I might become more so. Let's put that right there. And, go this way. I can't see. Oh, fudge biscuit. No! Don't delete that, stupid frickin' Go this way. There we go. Can I go this way? No! It doesn't work. Okay, fine. I'll go down first. I guess we could... Oh, I have an idea. I have a solution. I have a solutionarium bingo hopper. No! What have I done? No, not that button. I'm trying. See through. No, put that back. See through rides. To push this back, as you can see. So I can, you know, work with it. Now remove those. Wonderful. Hey, green shirt. You're lost. What come back? I need that still. And now I can do what I was trying to do. Why am I building with this? I can do it like this. See through scenery. No, not the tree. No. What have I done? What have I done? And that's a beautiful thing. Hey, connect. That's a beautiful thing. And now we have a respectable and very contained queue line. So Kirk can get stuck dealing with queue. What am I talking about? Test. Right. I think the merry-go-round music makes me euphoric and slightly insane. Ooh, we get Roman theming. Which doesn't fit the style here at all. Let's make this. Should we pick a theme and go with it for the rest of the scenario? We have spooky theming, I think, yeah, and creepy theming, which for some reason are separate categories. I have no idea why. We have Wild West, we have pirates, we have dinosaurs. Or we could divide this park into quadrants and have each quadrant be, or even like sectors, and have each section be, you know, themed. Or something like that. Woohoo! I have a feeling it's gonna stall. Oh no, we're good. We are swell. It might stall here though. I'm worried. Don't fly off the track! Okay, good. Why am I not watching this? Let me watch the lateral G's. My turns are wide enough, we should be fine, but it's good practice to watch it anyway. Oh, what a nice roller coaster, look at that. Alright, wonderful. I imagine that the price will be... Oh, I forgot, I can't charge for this. Why am I not charging more at the gate? I'm still charging $5. All of you freeloaders getting in for cheap. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with all of us? We all probably need a good kick in the behind and a glass of milkshake. A glass of milkshake? No one says that. A milkshake. You don't say a glass of milkshake. You say a glass of lemonade. Or a glass of blood if you're a vampire. Let's get some bathrooms. Boom. So we can stink up the person in the customer service kiosk because no one likes them. La 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 la. Let's get stinky balloons. And because they're stinky, we'll make them... I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. I'm getting carried away here. I don't know, I'm in a funny mood for some reason. As if I'm ever not in a funny mood. I'm probably always in a funny mood. Let's take a look-see, and we are almost out of money. Possibly because we were stupid and forgot to charge more at the gate. Let's charge more for this new side friction coaster. Rest in peace, cash, rest in peace. And hopefully make a few more bucks so we can build a food court. We might want to connect the middle of this. You have a path cut through the middle here. Maybe. Maybe, baby. That won't work. If I do this... I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be straight, so we can do that. Wonderful. I am almost broke. Let me, make a section for people to sit. And I'm broke. That's it. It's over for me. Tell my family I love them. I'm just kidding. Let me take some yep, a loan. Because loans were always advisable. We don't have hamburgers. But we have fried chicken. We have the good old KFC. Churches, in fact. Delicious. Let's charge a bit much for this because we are hurting for cash. And we know that guests, when they're desperate, will pay through the nose to get their chicken fix. You know, when you get the craving for some good old KFC, you just can't turn down those mashed potatoes. Wait, well, this is a chicken stall. I guess we got mashed potatoes. There is no mashed potato stall. Whatever. We could have a cash machine here. So you can afford the overpriced chicken. Maybe a first aid stall. So we contaminate your money. Or I guess what was that, drinks? Yeah, contaminate with your drinks with blood. Which is nice if you're a vampire. And then a sunglasses stall. Wait. Oh, I thought I had one more stall. Or one more slot. Okay. Right. Let's get some seating areas. Little seating areas like that. And let's place down some privacy screens. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Maybe we'll have some flowers here. No, wrong button. No. See-through scenery. Oh, that makes it so I can't see my fences. In OpenRCT2, they added a filter, or rather, they separated the categories so you can turn off trees or vegetation specifically and leave scenery on. For that reason. And someone's lawnmower's loud! Oh, I moved my microphone over to my left side, so hopefully that improves the room acoustics, because I published yesterday, as of recording this, you're seeing this obviously later than that, but I just published my video announcing my return after my honeymoon and after my marriage and all that good stuff. And yep, the room acoustics were not very good, based on how I set it up. So I actually purchased materials to upgrade my acoustic treatment. I think I already have some wood on hand to use for the frames, but I also have the rock wool insulation just collecting dust in a shed somewhere, but now I have more fabric to cover it and more hardware to build the frames, because when I was building before I ran out of screws and ran out of corner brackets to build the frames with. So now I have those. I just have to spend an afternoon putting sweat, hopefully not blood or tears, but sweat into making more stuff. And yeah, this looks nice, but we need flowers. The question is, do we want planters or do we want full-on gardens going on? Let me alternate these big boys with these. Huh? Poplar tree? No poplar allowed. Not in my flower garden. And we'll put a cute, quaint little fence in front of it. Actually, would you like this more gothic fence? It fits the theme, especially if we go spooky here. I made a mistake. Let's try that again. There we go. Wait, did I just build it twice? No, I built it once. Okay. Okay. There's our cute little seating area, but those fences don't match the aesthetic of these dinosaur fences at all. Maybe I should have used bones? Nah, I'm overthinking it. And we have earned back some of our cash with this advertising campaign, which needs to be restarted. Side friction coaster. I wonder if we can charge more for the gate. We have the roller coaster, which I think is like $10, 15, 20, 25. Let me see. I can probably get away with that. Oh, we don't have any throw rides, sadly, but we do have. Never mind, we don't have a lot of stuff there. We just got a. Ooh, we got a Virginia reel. Maybe just duplicate things we've already built. Let me see how much of a loan I can take. The interest rate is 10%, which isn't terrible. It's not too shabby. So perhaps if I take out a loan, I could build another roller coaster, because roller coasters crank up the soft guest cap, which gets more people into the park to give me money. So, let's get started. Where should I build this? Maybe over here. We're gonna make this, make this a modest size, but I gotta fix this first. Get flattened, you flat and flabby. Or, what am I talking about? No, not my tree! What have I done? More tubs, please. We're gonna build this real close and personal with everybody involved. There's a tree there! There we go. No! I still want that off. Come back. Looks like the top height is 50 feet? So let's go 45. Ba 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 da 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 la 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 la. I don't know if these can fly off the track, so instead I'll do this. There we go. So people stand in line under the supports. That would be kind of cool. Should I make this more sharp? Let me do that. Here's one where it looks funny if it sits on the ground. See? It looks like the track is just sitting on the ground with nothing to support it. So if I immediately pop off the ground, it looks okay, but otherwise I don't like it so much. La 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 la. Why am I harmonizing with it? Let me come. No, there's a path there. No. Wait, I don't want to encroach on my food court. What kind of theme park builder am I? Let's not go down to the ground. Let's go to 10 feet. From 30 to 25. Go through here. Oh, baby. Gotta fill up this space right here. 25 to 20. Is this over the station? Oh, it is. Look at that. Nifty thrifty. Then we can do our little switchback thingy that I always do here to make our guests as sick as possible, which is our honorable objective. Did I mess up my fences? Nope, we're good, but I can't go any further than this because I don't want to mess that fence up. And didn't this just end almost perfectly? Not quite, because there has to be a last little whiplash segment at the end here. But I'm not mad. It actually looks okay. Well, I'm a little mad. I'm a little furious, actually. I'm just kidding. No! Put that there. What I meant to do, go back here. Let's do this. Give our guests a last moment of whiplash. If they don't go home with sore necks, did they really have fun? I think not. Do I want this there? No, not that one. I want to remove this corner. Mistakes were made. Where? There it is. There we go. I didn't want to have 4 tiles touching each other like that, so that's why I did that. And now... Wait! Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Uh-oh. Mistakes were made! I can't put a queue line here. I mean, I guess I can, I'll just have to move the spiral slide. Darn it! I'm a goofy goober. La 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 la. I think. Close this. I need to move the spiral slide. Oh wow, that was beautiful. Turn up the lift speed. Turn off the dispatch interval, or actually no, turn it down to like 5 seconds. Test. And while that's testing, we need to close this. We need to move it. Move it and groove it. We need that path to be back. So I guess we could just add a little queue line to this. Why not? Problemo solved. That's not a word. Solved? Solved? I don't know what I'm talking about. Please don't fly off the track. Okay, we're good. We are swell. Now don't stall. Good. Woohoo! Look at it go. Yoo-hoo! Get whiplash. Pass it on to the future generation. Yoo-hoo! Okay, good. Nice. Nifty, thrifty, spiff and jiffy. Though I prefer Adam's peanut butter. If you live in the States, you know what that is. If you see it in the grocery store. If you're international, then probably not. The United States is weird. Our cheap peanut butter is the stuff with like, the stuff that looks like plastic. It seems like most people prefer that stuff. But Adam's peanut butter is just pure peanuts and salt. And it looks and it feels more real and healthier for that matter. But then the time that I spent in Africa, for those who don't know, I spent a couple years of my life over there serving my church in Africa. It was a lot of fun in Zambia and Malawi, but that's besides the point. When I was in Africa, the peanut butter there, the cheap stuff, looked like the Adams peanut butter from home. And the expensive stuff was the stuff with the sugar or the additives and the goofy plasticky texture. And you might say I'm a peanut butter snob. Why am I talking about peanut butter? Oh, because I made a joke about Jif? Oh heavens, that nauseating. Hoo hoo hoo! We're gonna make people sick today. We need benches. Benches en masse, please. Lots of benches. We may need to hire more handymen to accommodate the amount of vomit we're gonna have from this. I'm already seeing vomit dotting the park, so it's a good thing I just hired some. Ba-ba. Where's the path? Let me just turn this off, because I can't see what I'm doing. Looks like we need some by the... Oh, dude, why'd you do that? You just vomited on my stairs. Why are you like this? A few benches here and there to keep the peeps happy, keep them from vomiting everywhere. Probably need some garbage cans to deal with the littering problem will inevitably... Whoa, why have I not turned up my park price? I'm selling myself short. Let's just turn it up to the max. I think $40 was the max. Maybe it was 45, but I'm pretty sure it's 40. And while that's going, turn this up to the limit and advertise the all-new Virginia Reel. For 6 weeks, thank you. Free rides on a particular ride. The game manual says not to do this because your guests will be like upset. But what's hilarious is in practice, Marcel Voss showed that actually that's not the case. Let's go free, not chicken, go free drinks. And half price entry to the park just to get people in and give us cash. There we go. And they can pay through the nose for umbrellas next time it rains. That's how we'll get the rest of their money. Yes. Now let's build a Woody. Actually, no. What sorts of water? Never mind. Yes, definitely. Oh, I'd love to build one of these. Let me not build on the perimeter of the park. Let me leave the perimeter open so I can build one of these miniature railways. They add just the cutest little joyful vibe to any theme park. Let me build this over here. I think I always build my Woodies over here. All the other times I've played in this scenario, but whatever. We're doing it again. How tall is this? 15 feet, that's what I wanted. How long of a train do I get? 2 trains of 6. No, come back. 2 trains of 6. That is what I wanted. Yes, sir. So I would like this to be a there and back type layout, not the kind that folds in on itself over and over again. I'm getting pretty close to the edge of the park though, and as I said, I didn't want to, I prefer to leave this area open for my miniature railway, but the miniature railway can go under it. No problem there. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's what we want. That sounded really stupid. What am I doing? What if I just go up immediately out of the gate so I don't have to deal with that height gain? Whoops. Go diagonal. Oh, that doesn't work. Let me see. Now come back. That doesn't work either. What if I plunge underground? Oh, that doesn't really work going on a diagonal though, so let's I'm having a lot of fun with these diagonals for some reason. I usually don't build at diagonals, but I'm trying to be more dynamic here. In fact, let me actually go this way. You may have seen me do it in my previous video too, in Dusty, not Dusty Greens, what was it? Bumbly Bazaar. I think I did some of these funky diagonals as well. So we started at 70 feet, so this is 20 feet lower. So in theory, this should work, but it may not. I don't know. Oh, fudge biscuit nugget. There we go. Solution. Look at me coming up with solutions. Now we're under the station. That's kind of fun. And it may be time to return this to the station. So as I said, I meant for this to be a there and back type layout. But it doesn't have to be. Oh, that didn't work. Hello? No! That didn't work either. Well, that's okay, because your mom's a troll. That's a joke! Please don't cancel me. I don't even know why I said it. It didn't make sense when I thought of it, and I said it anyway. Okay, now we're building on the ground. That's not what I want. What I could do is turn this area into a lake. So there's a support structure under it. And I am swiftly running out of cash. This is a beautiful roller coaster though. Wow. But I gotta find a way to bring this home. Am I adjacent to the... Let's see, see-through scenery. No, I had a gap. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, I should have kept it the way it was. Okay, fine. No! Wrong button. I meant to do this. So that doesn't work. What if I S-bend left? Ha-ho! We found a solution! Okay. Let's go up and put some brakes on it. I neglected to include a photo section. No! How could I do this to myself? We could put it here. Photo section. And brakes. And the reason the photo section is so important to me is because it means we can charge a little, or not charge, we can, it's another source of income, which is important. And with the brakes, I think we should be able to get away with this. There we go. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is a beautiful thing. What have I even done? What a goofy roller coaster. It's kind of zigzaggy, spaghetti-like, but I like spaghetti, so there's that. No, stop. I forgot. Gotta turn this up. There we go. Much better. Okay. Wrong button. Let me turn off scenery so I can see precisely what I'm doing and identify everything I did wrong in my life. I don't want to go under it. No. No, don't do that. Don't. No. Flat. There we go. I can't do this, so I'll do this. Beautiful. Spiffin. Uh-oh. It almost crashed. I caught it right before it crashed. Hee hee. Okay. So it looks like it's stalled here, so this doesn't work. So this needs to be a shallow hill. That's okay. It kind of breaks up the monotony of what we did. Makes it more dynamic. Oh, I missed it. Okay. There we go. Wonderful. That should work. I think. I hope. I pray. What am I talking about? What are you talking about, good sir? The black and blue is a fun color scheme. I think I'm going to leave it. Well, what if... black and red? That's a mean scheme. Nah, we're leaving it blue. The blue is good. Unless... No, sir. Blend with the forest? Nah, black. Black. It was perfect the way it was. I shouldn't have changed it. There we go. Yeah, just cruise right over the top of that hill. Wonderful. Now the question is, does it have enough juice to make it home? Come on. Come on. No. Oh, yes. There we go. And once it's loaded up with passengers, we should be good to go. Wonderful. Perfect. Now let me crank up the price for photos so we can make a few bucks. And I think we are good to go. Why'd that guy turn away? Hey! I can't... It's too short to even see what's wrong with him. Well, these guys all paid. I'm confused. Someone turned away for some reason, but, Apparently, I have been corrected. Guests will never turn away from the entrance because they think it's too expensive and that it's unfair, but they will turn away if they just don't have that much money in their pocket. Maybe I saw a person like this guy walk out at the same time someone walked in and I got confused. This guy had exactly $40. He is now broke. Oh, what a sad situation we live in. I want your money, please. Oh, look, everyone's lining up to ride it. Beautiful. Okay. How are we doing with these? 2 weeks left on those. We have this colossal amount of interest. We're paying $366 a month. That is a whole lot of yikes. Let's turn this down. It is time to sit back and earn with everything we've learned here. Oh, we got mini golf. Cute. Mini golf is pretty useless, but I'm going to build it anyway because it's cute. Maybe right at the front of the park. Let's, my keyboard's in my way. Maybe put it here? But then I can't expand. Oh, I know. I'll fill this little gap over here with it. If I can pick a spot anyway. Now, the tricky thing with this is guests are so bad at golf that you don't want a queue line, or else they'll be eternally stuck in the golf course. So we're gonna put the entrance and exit there. No queue line. Oh wow. Oh wow, that came out of nowhere. I don't have room for... Do a hole there. Have that take us this way. Hole B. Let's have a dynamic, awkwardly shaped golf course. No. There we go. Your mom goes to college. Okay, that works. Quaint little golf course of sorts. And that's it. Nothing else to do. Kind of a funky canvas tent. I forgot to do that to these. Canvas tent. Do we want to change this so the tent looks better? We can make it red. White and red versus black and blue. Yeah. That works. Anything else with... this one has the ugly entrance. No, not wood. Canvas tent. Brown and maroon. That's actually not bad. I'm going to keep that the way it is. Oh, baby, we are making money. We're making dough. We're making sour bread dough. With what am I talking about? Burger bar. Hey, that'll be fun. Let me actually open this. Thrill rides are not available. We don't need any more roller coasters. What we really want is more gentle rides. So let me turn everything off except for gentle rides and turn that up to the maximum, so we can unlock things as quickly as possible and build more stuff. And in the meantime, we could build more stuff. We can't have too many spiral slides. Or helter-skelters, as they're called in the UK. Put it by the balloon stall. And, unlimited rides. Oh, gotta close it first. Boom. Now what I want to see, does this person actually get off, or are they going to stay on there forever? They haven't come out yet. Grew a blue shirt. So there's a blue shirt. There's the orange shirt again. Yeah, they might never leave. A lot of notifications, goodness. Oh, because all of our ad campaigns finished. Oh dear. How busy is this guy? He's pretty busy. I think we can still keep just the one guy for now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or, I can't count. He should be able to handle that, I hope. We might need more handymen, though. I still see vomit here. Or he just hasn't gotten to it yet. A handyman costs money, and we're not exactly... We don't exactly have money shooting out of our ears. But we will by the time I'm through with this. Yes, sir. 6 weeks for the park. Let's advertise the Woody, our new premier roller coaster. The most thrilling monstrosity. What are the stats? Oh, look at that. Both the excitement and the intensity exceeded 7. Although that's probably in large part because of the trees. So I can't take too much credit for that. But anyway. Half price entry to the park for 6 weeks. Yes, sir. Get everybody inside. Vouchers for free food. Let's do fried chicken this time. Hey, we got the burger bar. Let's go. We could maybe build another food court somewhere. Maybe one by the entrance. La 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 la. Let's build a burger bar right there and charge $2.50 per burger, which is honestly a deal these days. But in this game, they think it's expensive because all my guests are stingy. Hot chocolate for $2. Which is a bit overpriced, but in the context of a theme park, it's a pretty good deal. Let's make these ones blue, since we already have red. Maybe another info kiosk right here. And a bathroom right here. Beautiful. Now we need a seating area. Seats, benches, garbage cans. And some... Ooh, we got these fancy lanterns. Are those meant to be like spooky lanterns? I don't know, but I like it. Get popped, you balloon. I forgot I was going to turn this area into a lake. But that costs a lot of money, so I might do that later. Well, I have some money. Might as well do it now. Let's do it. If I grab this area, drop it down, that was expensive. Just a modest lake. Modest, as I literally spend my whole life savings away. Okay, now we have to do this corner by corner. Because unlike OpenRCT2, the original game decided that making things difficult was cool and in style. Can I do this the whole side? Or only corners? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what was me? This is expensive. Especially with those trees in the way. And tedious, I must say. You can see through invisible supports. Can I see through vehicles too? Nope. So I can't make the trains go away. Okay. I think OpenRCT2 lets you do that, but not vanilla. This lake is becoming a very expensive project. And I'm paying $20 twice. If I could select just the side of the tile. I don't know. Which is annoying, because if you grab a whole tile, you can just drop the whole thing for 20 bucks. I guess you pay per edit, basically. And I complain as my cash just rockets up. This was like 1,000 last I looked at it. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Boom. No interest today. I have no interest in paying interest. Please don't tell the tax agents that I said that. Let's drag this down a little bit at a time. Oh, there we go. A little bit cheaper if I do it that way. Oh, I'm broke. People, please come to the park. Give me money! Yes. That's what I like to see. I think I'm almost done. Just a few more annoying tiles like this, and we'll have our slot cut into the ground for a lake. Can you imagine designing a lake in the scenario editor with this? When I did my, I think it was my Halloween special last year, where I created my own custom scenario for myself in the scenario editor, I had the OpenRCT2 tools. But imagine trying to make mountains with this. Not one tile at a time, but one corner tile at a time. Ugh. I can't even imagine how tedious that is. Anyway. Bloop. What a yucky sound. We have a lake, ladies and gentlemen. And did it pay off? I can't see. Was it worth it? I think it was worth it. Let's go. We have a pond. And hopefully that means we'll get ducks. I love ducks. So let's hope and pray that we get some ducks. And I think people are upset about stepping in this nastiness over here. So clean that up. Y'all are gross. Boom, we are earning money out the wazoo. What are we researching? That is the wrong tab. Show me this tab. Haunted house. Yes. We'll be able to build that. That'll be nice. Free rides on a particular ride. Heh heh heh. Let's go free rides on the Woody. Which is so funny because they're already free. What is that? I think that was a lawnmower outside. I don't know if you could hear that, but I could hear it through my headphones. I hope it's not ruining my recording. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. Let me not be a complainer. No one likes a complainer. Unless they're goofy. Green! Wait, that's where the red one is. I didn't even see what I was doing. $140 to demolish it. And $200. So I lost $60 there. Like as I was talking about with roller coasters being demolished, or chunks of a track. But look at this gorgeous roller coaster. And this one. Woohoo! I think we need some benches. Especially by the exits of some of our more intense rides. There we go. I'll think about scenery later when I have a bit more disposable cash. But at the moment, we are a bit poor. We have a $20,000 loan and a few $100s to our name. Oh no. Oh no. What has become... Merry-go-round, what has become of you, my darling? Oh well. What if I can make it explode? Oh well. I don't have a... It'd be kind of tricky to make one of these fly off the track to crash into it. But anyway. We have... when is this coming? Oh, we got it. Haunted Mansion. Aha, here it is. Yes. The Haunted House. Which is more popular when it's raining. See through your scenery. Let's put it right here. Okay, I still want to see what I'm doing, please. And this could extend out to here, because this is where we're going to eventually expand outward that way. Because as I said, we'll probably make big sections, quadrants, but instead of giant squares like I usually do, we want this to be a little more dynamic, more organic, you know, like you're hiking through a forest. A beautiful forest. In fact, I don't think I can rebuild these trees. I have, oh wait, no I can. Okay, never mind. One of the scenarios, you have all these spooky looking trees, but then when you go to your scenery tab, they're not available. So once you delete it, it's gone. But not here. I don't have to worry about that, so no biggie. Delete that. Let's build more flat rides just to crank up our soft guest cap. Nothing wrong with having duplicates, multiples of the same thing. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da. There we go. Now something we should think about is when and how we're going to build our miniature railway. I feel like we should do that last, because we need money to build something so big with so little payoff to, you know, I guess it decongests the paths, which can help with the guest, with the park rating, but aside from that, it's just not really that useful. It just looks nice, and it has such a charm to it. I love the bell whistle, not the bell whistle, the train whistle of the miniature railway. But I can't afford it yet. It's not going to do us any good for a while. So we're going to hold off. But I need to think about it. I just realized I almost cut myself off. But I have 2 tiles here. Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. I forgot. OpenRC or RollerCoaster Tycoon Vanilla doesn't let you, you know, go through the path. Oh dear. I may have to build it in the air. Which isn't the end of the world. The structure is a beautiful structure. What does it look like if I build it in the air? Huh. I guess it works. Nah, we'll figure something out. I may have to edit this little shopping plaza thing I did. Plaza. Someone told me I was saying it wrong. Plaza. Shopping plaza. And have a bridge go over the track here. But that would mean I'd have to delete these bits here. Which isn't the end of the world. It's just mildly inconvenient. We are almost halfway to our objective. And we're at the end of year 1. What day is it? Come on. If I hover, it should tell me. No. Tell me the date. There it goes. 14th of October. So we're halfway through October. And we have a little over half of... Not a little over. A little under half. I think 1,250 would be half. So yeah, we need about 300 more guests. And we'll be halfway towards our objective. But it's only year 1. And we have 4 years to pull this off. Speaking of which, it's 12:30 IRL where I am right now, and I have to go to work at 2. So I may not be able to finish this today. I may have to come back to this recording. And I mean, obviously you won't see that. You'll just see a seamless edit, because, you know, that's what I do. Is I splice my clips together and make it, you know, so you can't tell. Well, that's my goal anyway. But yup, that might be my situation I'm dealing with. And how much is this producing? Are people not paying for photos? No one wants the photos. $0 per hour. It has earned some money, though. That's surprising. I don't see anyone commenting on the photos being too expensive. Too intense for me, makes me feel sick. Well, yeah. Why did the excitement go down? That was higher. Huh. Interesting. Oops. Maybe I deleted a tree. Oh yeah, I think I deleted some trees when I made the lake. Ah well. As the park is developed and more things are added, that will change. Come on. Buy me some stuff. Buy me some things. Buy some photos. Let's see if this works. Yep, there we go. A handful of people purchased photos. Oh, a lot of people purchased photos. Nice. And yet, for some reason, the income still shows as 0. Maybe that's a vanilla thing. Maybe OpenRCT2 shows this. as the on-ride photo price contributing to this, but Vanilla doesn't. That would be weird. It wouldn't surprise me, but that would be weird. What are we researching? Hey, a Ferris wheel! Yes, I love the Ferris wheel. And just a real quick, let me turn water rides back on, so we can maybe get a log flume. That would be a nice little addition, if assuming we can actually get those. I don't know. 29th of October, just a few days away. Wonderful. So in just a couple days, we'll have the Ferris wheel. In the meantime, let's build a maze. The amazing maze. The most amazing maze that ever amazed. What am I talking about? I make no sense. Here's a nice spot to build. Trees in the way and everything. Dead end. Let me turn scenery back on. Because what I'd like to do is build around some of these trees. So the trees are incorporated into the maze. Okay, so that's where the entrance or exit will go. There's a tree there. Ha! Ha! I guess the entrance and exit will be right next to each other. And that's okay. It just means that guests might get... I can't go. Okay. Okay, we actually have to undo this. No! I guess we have to sacrifice one tree. No! Go to this tile. So in that case, it won't do that goofy wraparound thing I was talking about, but we are preserving that tree at least. There is a tree there. Okay. Delete this tree. Wrong tree. There we go. That's the edge of the maze, so that one has to go. And I left space. Why did I do that? There we go. Another dead end. So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is go up this way and boom, you got the exit. But a lot of guests will probably get distracted and go this way, which is fine. Let's turn up the number of guests allowed in here and change the mode from maze mode to maze mode. I mean, if we didn't change the mode from maze mode to maze mode, it probably wouldn't even work. That is a joke. I have to say that because some people don't understand sarcasm. Let me see. Let's put this over here. Do we want this here? We're going to want a path going over there, so maybe I'll offset this a little bit. Put it over here. And maybe I'll give the merry-go-round a break. La da 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 da. Except I love this tune though. Well, no, don't turn it off. Turn off the music. And not summer style, gentle style. Yes, please. Let's go. All right, look at how crowded this is. Good heavens, there's a lot of people over here. We do have nearly 1,000 guests in the park, and the park is pretty small at the moment. Well, that's not hard to fix, but I think I have an idea. Would it be weird if I put two Ferris wheels next to each other? Actually rotate it and turn it around so they spin counter each other. There we go. Oh, I love this music. Iconic is what it is. Beautiful, in fact. Anyway, let me stop gushing over the music like a goober. Another gentle ride. Let's go. I wonder what it'll be. Hopefully a flat ride that's easy to work with, not vintage cars. Blech. Old-timers is actually pretty nice looking. Maybe I'll build it. I always say I avoid building pre-builts, but this is not a what am I saying? Not a roller coaster, so it doesn't count? I don't know. I can't see. What's the problem here? Oh, that's the problem. I didn't say to bring the trees back. Close it. There we go. I can build it. Do I want this, though? It's so pretty. I'm broke. Ah, well. Oh, well. I'll put it here so we don't have double paths. What I need is more people in this park. I could just do this. There we go. Yay, vintage cars. Old timers. 14 cars. That's the limit. We don't want to mess with that. Let's just open it. Ain't that pretty. I mean, you can't hardly see it with the trees in the way, but... Oh no, not the ad campaigns. They've finished. Let's restart all of them. 6 weeks. Let's go with the side friction coaster again. 6 weeks. Free hot chocolate. Oh, I'm broke again. Come back. There we go, 6 weeks. And now I really am broke. Half price entry to the park for 6 weeks. We need 3 guests. 2 more. Come on, just 2 more guests. Please. Yes. Let's go. Free rides on the Cricket House, which is hilarious because it's already free. I'm a sheep. No! I'm a sheep because I bleat like a goat or a sheep. There we go. Everything has been started. Get everyone into the... Ew! What is this mess? We need to hire more of these guys. And I guess we should finally hire another mechanic too. There we go. It is about to rain, which means it's payday. Let's change the color of these umbrellas to green. The complementary color to red, the color of the other kiosk we have. And I think I want to make an adjustment here. The planter. Did I just delete a fence? Oops. Put that back. Or maybe I'd rather have trees there. Let me get a cute little fruit trees or something. Or no, I love the Voss, well, however you say this. Whatever kind of tree this is. Maybe something else behind it. We want our guests to be stung by as many wasps as possible, so it is requisite that we have these awful things. Fruit trees. Actually, no, they blend in too much. Let's get... Ooh. I love poplar. It's very popular. Poplar. Gonna be popular. What am I saying? Guys, I think I've lost my marbles. There we go. Wonderful. We have 1,000 guests. We are whittling our loan down, which means if we want, we can take out another $12,000 and build again. What is this? Dodgems? Yes. We are getting bumper cars, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's funny. Why'd they call this a spiral slide when they could have called it a helter-skelter, and yet they call bumper cars Dodgems? Because my understanding is Dodgems is the British way of saying it. But the British way of saying... I don't understand the inconsistency. There we go. Give me that. Give me that, sir. I think I need to expand first. We need to expand our park a little bit. Let me extend through here like so. Maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of go diagonal. So we'll have a triangle here instead of just a straight line. That'll be fun. No, my tree! Little forest trail of sorts. Guests are complaining about the disgusting state of paths in my park. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe if you all would sit down and stop vomiting everywhere, or use the provided first aid room. It's amazing how many sick guests will just run past that and not even see it. It's kind of annoying too, but whatever. Let's maybe connect this with a straight line. Or do we want the straight line? Maybe I want this to be more chaotic looking too. A little waste of money there, but anyway. Go up over the hill, just for fun. There we go. A not quite triangle of sorts. And then this end, We'll pop off this way. And connect over here. Wait, not there. Where was the... Oh yeah, right here. Nice. Wonderful. Doesn't that look better than the goofy, symmetrical, rigid right angles that I usually build with? This is way better. How do I want to extend over here? Maybe out this way? So maybe connect those there. No, my tree! What have I done? Oh, there's nothing over here of note for the guests to see, but at least it's decongesting my path. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Now I just got to do that to the other half of the park, but we don't need to do that yet. Oh, the trees are back. We don't need to do that yet, not until we run out of space. But in the meantime, it is time to build Dodgems with their funky techno music to conflict with... I don't want to fill that space. With the funky techno music to conflict with the beautiful merry-go... Not the merry-go-round, the gentle style. Let me actually build this over here. I don't want to contend with that. There we go. And that's just swell. Oh baby, let's go. More sound for the park. Now we have these pre-built. But I don't know. I'll build it, whatever. I should swallow my pride and recognize that these look great and I didn't build them myself. That's okay. I don't have to build everything myself. I'll build the roller coasters myself, just not these. But to do that, I need a loan. A loan, I say. Isn't this a funky ride? Where should we put it, though? We want the front of it to face, obviously, where the guests are, but the back to be concealed. Because, you know, it's this it's all about that, what am I saying? See-through scenery. One that up right here. Let me delete these bits of path. That wasn't enough. Now the hill is also conflicting with us. Let me break one more. There we go. Wait, no. My scenery gets damaged. Delete that. Perfect. Beautiful. Now we can open this and let it do its thing. 15 cars. Is that the maximum? Yeah, that's the max. Okay. The ghost train on this side of the park. Let's build a haunted mansion on the other side of the park. Maybe over here. And for that, I need a loan. A bigger loan. I also need to edit the landscape, I think. That's a problem. No! Come back. Flatten that hump. Wonderful. That is expensive, goodness. That came out of nowhere. Okay, this could go approximately here. And then... There we go. Beautiful. And open for business. Okay, so now we have those. We have all of the tracked rides. Except for the monorail cycles, but the monorail cycles are garbage. I'm not going to build those. But aside from the rowboats, we've built all of the gentle rides available. Oh, we're getting the log flume. Yes! Yes! Yeah, you can see it's unchecked. So I guess we'll turn these back on. And water rides, log flume is the last water ride. That's why this is unchecked. Or isn't it's grayed out. So we'll turn everything else back on. That's fine. And let me dial this back to normal because we don't... it's expensive. Speaking of expensive, interest is expensive. Yuck. I don't like paying interest. I see vandalism. That's not good. Any more vandalism? There's some. Yeah, I guess we have a vandal somewhere in the park. Where be they? Oh, I'm thirsty, he says. Well, I'll show you. Thirsty. Thirsty. You need a drink? Get a drink. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm not going to drown him. I just had to take out my rage on him. Heading for drink stall 1. Any more? Oh, there's another one. Unless the same one. Never mind. Anyway, he'll cool off. He'll calm down. Maybe when he gets his drink. That is a lot of vandalism. No. No. Bad. You're bad. Stop destroying my crap. No, this is actually my fault. What this means is I need more of these dudes to do their job. But as far as where to place this guy, where? Say thoughts. I'm running out of cash, feel sick, thirsty, bathroom, hungry. This path is disgusting. Where are you? What do you mean it's disgusting? It's not that bad. Well, who else thinks it's disgusting? They're all out here. Where? What are they looking? What are they looking at? Oh, here this might be the spot. Ew. Let me hire one more for good measure. There's a few nasty spots in here and a bit of litter. Lots of fried chicken boxes that need to be cleaned up. Lots of litter. Speaking of which, we should probably add some garbage cans and benches out here on all these paths that we built to curb our litter problem. Oh baby, let's go. Why so serious? Okay, so there we go with those. Now let's get some benches to take in the scenery wherever you go. Someone threw up, I heard it. Yuck. Now I saw a lot of people in the guests' thoughts that need a bathroom. That may be because they weren't willing to pay the 30-cent fee, and they will once they're desperate enough, or I just don't have enough bathrooms. In either case, we should probably build some more. And I have the cash to do it. Wow. We are making money. Oh, right as I said that, our ad campaign's finished. Darn it. That means I have to restart them and pay through the nose for it. Alright. Let's advertise our haunted mansion. And free food or drink. Let's go free burgers. Because I'm feeling generous. Boom. Half price entry to the park. And free rides on the Virginia Reel, which is already free. I'm like a salesperson. Selling you something you don't need, but fooling you into thinking you need it. Take that. Anywhere else that needs paths? Got this little stretch here. And I think that's everywhere. I see vandalism. Oh. I literally just fixed that. I fixed both of those. These vandals have it out for those specific garbage cans. That's funny. These are busted. I like these benches for the aesthetic, but the problem with them is it's hard to tell when they're broken. Some benches is more obvious. The sprites are more, it's more, you know. Anyway, let us focus. We have money shooting out of our ears. Not quite, but we're earning money. $9,000 last month. Wow. And $4,000 so far. Okay, we're halfway through May, so another $8,500-ish probably this month. I hope. And now our ad campaigns are doing wonders for us, generating all kinds of cash. We should definitely populate these forests with more flat rides, though, to elevate the soft guest cap. Get more people into the park. So add a haunted house. Why is that testing? Open. There we go. Maybe another merry-go-round. far enough away that the music won't be conflicting with the other music. Oh, it'll definitely be conflicting with that, though. Where can I put this? Here we go. Kill the music, because I can hear the music over here. Huh, I was thinking maybe I'll change it, but I just like it too much. It's so pretty. What else can I build? I built everything here except for the monorail. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to build it. Why not? The most useless gentle ride in the game. See-through scenery. They are so incredibly useless. But hey, if guests have fun with it, then power to them. Perfect. I don't know what you call the shape, an hourglass, an H, depending on how you look at it, but it's built. It be built. Like my biceps. My biceps be built. I kind of don't like what I just did. Hold on, let me actually, Can I elevate this? Well, it's too late because I opened it. Darn it. Stats? Well, I can't save the design until I get test results, so I guess I'll let people on. I'm not patient enough. Delete it. We're starting over. I want this to be slightly elevated so we can put like flower gardens and stuff under it. So let's build this bad boy. Pushed back a little bit. Let's actually make it more symmetrical. There we go. Now we can't actually test it. We have to open it first. So let's add this. I can't imagine these will be very popular. I mean, who knows? Maybe the guests will surprise us. Open. And I would like to have flower gardens of sorts under it. So let's clear a gap and build ourselves some flower gardens. Maybe, alternating pink and purple? Checker pattern. Well, actually, I think I'd rather have it be more solid. Let's have it in sections so we can have pink over here. I wish I could paint these more, I think OpenRC2 actually lets you place flowers in larger groups. Or I know it lets you place trees in large groups. There's those. These ones are a little more saturated than those ones. Let's grab these. I can't see what I'm doing. There's people riding it though. That's good. Okay, some quaint little gardens. Now we can get some bigger gardens. Now let's plant tulips. I think we can paint these ones. Let's make these purple. Not purple, let's make them yellow. We already have yellow. Red? Solid red. We can do blue like forget-me-nots. Or just another shade, but no, I want more tulips. So tulips, and they should be not green, they look like weeds. Purple. Purple after all. Or no, white. White tulips, hello. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, start over. cute. I guess these aren't entirely useless. Not that they're warming up on me or anything, but we can use them as places to just show off a bit of scenery. Plant some hedges. I can't see. Here we go. Why can't I build there? Oh, I see. Gotta do that. So, I can do that here too, I think. Oh, I already did. Okay. So that lines up perfectly. I can't see. Oh, I did it. Okay, we are done. We're good. So I need more flowers. More of these to go under the station. I can't see. That better be all of it. I hope. I may have planted an extra one. Yeah, I think that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, now for a pink. And the white tulips. I'm planting blind. I can't see what I'm doing. Red tulips. Yeah, it checks out. No, I missed a spot here. Oops. Okay, so now it's all enclosed and it is payday. Let's go. Let's get another kiosk out here in the middle of nowhere for all these lost boys. Make these umbrellas blue. Payday, my friends. Oh, we also can turn this way down. I've been so distracted building this up that, we can do it. Let's go halfway through year 2, and we are more than halfway to the objective. That's a good sign. We still have a bit of room to build, but if I recall, it's pretty hard to win this scenario without cramming a ridiculous number of rides into this rather limited-sized park. But that's alright, it'll just look full, filled. It'll look nice. Let's get a couple of birch trees. Some of these. Which means I don't think I want the birch tree after all. No, come back. Birch tree looks out of place there. We could grab the poplar. Put something destroyed in the middle here. Oh yeah, this is looking fun. Piles of wood. Broken wheel. And yeah, that'll do it. Okay, I'm satisfied. This is done. But we need to turn this into a canvas tent. Black. White and green. There we go. I like it. How about these? These need to be canvas tents. What kind of color is that? White and red, and this one, same deal. White and black. I dig it. Anything else I missed? There's a lot of things I missed. I've gotten carried away building stuff. I haven't been fixing my canvas tents. Let's go with brown for this one. Spooky. And this guy will be... There we go. And why is this? Why didn't the developers make the entrance here look like castles? That doesn't make any sense. And of course the neighbors are mowing their lawn again. Oh, how could they do this to us? Oops, let's go white and deep purple. Oh yeah, Halloween-esque. That's not a word. But it's a word now because I made it a word. Ho-ho! These ones actually fit, but let me switch to canvas anyway. That's neat. Okay. This one for some reason isn't a castle either. So Castle Brown. What the heck? Anything else I missed? I don't think so. But our ad campaign's just wrapped up, so let's restart those. This time I have some cash to use to blow on it. Side friction coaster. Let's go with the Woody. Wooden roller coaster 1. And I think we should probably build more food stalls throughout this park. That'll help. Half price entry to the park. Free rides on Spiral Slide. That's not the Spiral Slide. Spiral Slide 2. And skadoosh! Let's build another food court. Somewhere. Maybe back here. To fill up this gap. Lots of people walking on it. That's good to see. And now, guests will get stuck because of what I just did. I mean, how will they ever navigate this? Info kiosk. Let's go with pink umbrellas. And let's get another color for balloon stalls. Not even in the shopping area, just over there. Yellow. The last of the primary colors. Okay. We want... Ooh, it's got cotton candy. Let's put you... right there. Cotton candy for $1.50. We don't have a coffee stall yet. $2 coffee. Oh, this is our first glasses stall? How did I miss this? Huh. Now with souvenirs, there's no hunger pressuring guests to actually pay for it, so we have to be careful and not charge too much for those. Purely for profit is what they are. Sell some pretzels. For $1.80. I don't know if I can push much further than that. Drink stall number 2. Priced already how I want it. Wonderful. Where's my... Here it is. Benches. And garbage cans. Okay, so that'll be sorted. We have a few more slots for souvenirs if we unlock any. Oh, look at that. Cotton candy? Candy apple? I'm going to leave that on normal for now. We had it on max for so long that I imagine we're going to unlock pretty much everything available here. Possibly. Oh, I just remembered. We have a log flume to build. Let's build one. Splash mine is tempting, but I'd rather build my own. Okay. Let's turn off scenery. Let's go up to the maximum height. A few drops here and there. And then the big drop. That doesn't work there. Guess it works if we do this. Photo section. Secondary drop there. Oh, that spacing though, that would have been so nice. If only. What if put a little reverser turntable here as a spacer? Because you know me, I'm reluctant to place redundant straight pieces down. I'd rather have the track doing something. Something interesting is required. I can't do that because I'd, What if I raise it up? Nope, it's in the way. Okay, fine. This hill just won't be as tall. And that's alright. Oh baby, here we go. There's a solution here. Just gotta delete those. It would be so cool if I could somehow find a way to make this work. Oh! Didn't know I could do that. They're sharing tiles. Cool! That's really cool. Alright then. Well then, let's turn down the dispatch interval to 4 seconds. And as far as the paint job, make this look like it's made of wood. Not that, the supports are wood. Or it could just all be made of wood, that works. And then these can be green boats. Oh, there we go. Kind of a dirty green color. Nice. I forgot my entrance. Alright, now we can do it. There we go. So that'll test. It'll do its thing. We just have to not forget about it again. We can make this area our Jurassic area. So we have a bit of disposable cash because of our income. So let's, first of all, turn the loan down a bit. Let's build some dinosaurs. Diplodocus or Brachiosaurus. Whatever the tall dude is. I know there's a lot of different tall dinosaurs. I think they're all categorized as sauropods, but I don't know the specific names of individual species. I mean, that's not true. I know a handful, just not a lot. Oh, why did that overlap like that? Fine. We use this as a no entry sign. Bones. Bone saw. Then we'll use these taller ones on this side. Oh, I wish I could turn vegetation specifically off. Lots of people stopping to take pictures considering I just covered it up. Now I'll grab this guy. That's kind of cool. So you walk through the path into the area with the ride. It's done testing yet? Oh, it's about to be. We'll find out the pricing convention in just a second, and I think I need to turn up the dispatch interval to maybe 5 seconds. Where was I? Oh, yes. Let me... add this. Mistakes were made. Fix it. Yes. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing. It is payday. It's gonna rain. Let's go. Oh, and real quick, let me open this. Nice stats. Wow. Very nice. Did I? No, I didn't forget. Okay, photo section. 4,350 as I always do. I think I can actually charge more than that, but I don't want to push it. Anyway, this makes it even harder to see. I can't see what I'm doing. Let's delete a few trees, just to be sure. I think that's it. We enclosed the whole ride. Now we want to have bones as the barrier between guests and the ride. Footpath in the way. Oh. I think that'll do. Okay. Now back to the dinos. We get a water thing as well, so let's get some fountains involved. Oh, I never opened it. Did I? Oh wait, no I did. Never mind. I'm a goober. Some fountains involved. Spray water on these poor peeps. Is the spraying the right way? Yep. Alright. Ad campaign just finished. Let's restart those again. 6 weeks. And for the park itself, not the park itself. What am I saying? That's what that's the one I just did. I'm getting brain froze. That's not a word. I looked at the clock and saw it's 12:08, so I have to start getting ready for work soon, and my brain got froze up for a second. Let me see. That's another reason my uploads aren't as frequent as they could be, is because I have a job. It's not a bad job, it's a good job, it's just, I don't know, it's a job. Wooden roller coaster, free rides, woo! Come ride it, folks, for free. You won't be charged, I promise. What we really need is a watering hole. But that's so much work! I don't like it. I already built one. Come on. One more guest. There we go. Yes. Back to dinos. Or actually, is there anything in here we could use? Maybe like a pool of acid? Oh, that doesn't work. It messed up my fence. And I don't like the rigid edges of those. Whatever. We'll do that there. Big old Diplodocus there. These guys squaring up for battle. And what else? There might be other things I could use hiding in other categories. Aha, like this. Like a big toxic flower. Could have a few of these actually. Just peppered throughout. Some poisonous looking bushes. Very nice. These are cool too. Where's the big one? Here's the big one. The big poisonous bush. Looks like it has teeth in it. And some shrubbery. And I'd call that good. But a very nice looking, hard to see because it's all covered up, but a very nice looking log flume. Let me actually break up the wood color, or the brown here. So this, there we go, so we can see texture on the canvas tent. Not texture, lines, or I don't know, what am I saying? Hey, we are back down to $10,000 in debt. Nice! This park has been very profitable and successful thus far. And I say, we have a very nice playthrough happening. So, something I rarely do during my playthrough is ask for subscribers, mostly because I don't think to until later. But if you aren't subscribed and you enjoy these videos, do consider it. It would help me a lot. Help the channel grow, help me pay for my new family because I just got married, and all those things like that. So if you could show support, that would be much appreciated. Where were we? Maybe some jungle trees. Whatever. What are we going to do next? We still have the same old roller coasters. We're working on a donut shop. Okay. We can build more of those same rides. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I just don't want to. I want to build new stuff. Let's build a smaller food court. Let's get hot dogs. Send the price to the moon. $2. Which honestly is not a bad deal in most cases. Hot dogs and hot chocolate. That sounds so good together. Yum. Not really. Let's place some fries over here. Did that mess up my... nope, we're good. Thought I messed up the fence. Fries for $2.50. And drinks. Wonderful. Oh, and more balloons. That is the wrong way. So you get the full price back? That's because I haven't built it yet. Make these ones purple. And then the last secondary color we need is orange. In fact, we can do that over here with the dinos. A toxic orange color. Now all we need is the variants of colors we already have, such as light blue to complement our dark blue, and pink, which is technically just a shade of red. There we go. And now, unlike the previous video where I forgot to actually research the darn thing, we will, hopefully, have a big balloon release when we win. When we inevitably win, yes, because we're definitely going to win. Let me look at this. 1,800 guests. We're at the end of year 2, but we have 2 more years to go. And I'm looking at the clock here. I started recording around... well, the recording's been going for 1 hour and 44 minutes, roughly, thus far. So in another 1 hour and 44 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock, which is when I'm supposed to be clocking on for work. And that doesn't even leave me time to make lunch, bring my dinner with, because I work a late shift. So it's my lunch break, but it's really my dinner break. I don't know. But you get the idea. I'll have to cut this short and finish recording another day, I'm afraid. But that won't matter to you, because you're just going to see a seamless edit. You won't even realize I left. Unless I call attention to it, like I'm currently doing. We could probably do with some more of these first aid stalls, especially by rides that cause more nausea, such as the Virginia Reel. Let's place that there. Let's place another one over here, just so we have a few of them. Turn down our loan some more. 3 weeks remaining on our ad campaigns. That's good to see. Did we unlock our donuts yet? Oh, yes, we did. Donuts. Donuts. Here it is. Donut shop. Donuts by the Dodge 'em so you can do donuts around your friends. Go $1.50. Coffee and donuts. Nifty thrifty. Okay. There we have it. This park is beautifully coming together. Not fully fleshed out, but then you look at most actual theme parks and yeah, have a bunch of undeveloped land. From the ground, everything you see, it just looks nice. What a pretty park. I could do a lot more theming, like this area we have our dinos, just blending in with the forest. But I also wanted spooky and creepy stuff. Maybe a pirate area, but that wouldn't make sense unless they had, you know, bodies of water. At least bodies of water more substantial than this puny pond, which is not spawning ducks. I want ducks. Please give me ducks. Anyway, turn this down again. We're gonna pay off our loan. Look at that. We are doing so good. What else can I build? I can duplicate things I've already built, like a third haunted house. Or maybe what I should do is build my train. As I said, I want to build a light rail miniature railway. So I'll do that in just a second, as soon as I get this. Oh, it broke down. Let me actually kill the music and bring back something else. Maybe this. When I played this as a kid, this was my favorite music of the game because it was spooky sounding. I thought it sounded so cool. But I also had a childhood obsession with water parks. Aqua World, Water World, Aqua Planet, or I don't know. Not so much anymore. I don't care for it much. But anyway, let us build a miniature railway. Yes. And I think I might be able to make this work. I need 5 tiles to go under it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I can make it work. I just have to work quick here. Oh, guests are getting lost. There we go. Now I have room for guests to go under. Actually, I can just leave this in place, actually. It's a little dead end. That's fine. Nifty. Oh, wait, no, I can't, because that's where the train is going. Darn it. Okay, fine. Move this. Right there. I see. Vandalism! You guests, you suck! Why must you do me dirty like this? I guess it is my fault for not, you know, managing my park properly. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1 train of 3 cars. 1 train of 4 cars. One train of 5 cars. That's probably what I want. Go back to the path, you goofy goobers. Now let's hug the edge of the park, because this roller coaster's in our way. And I did that so I wouldn't mess up my supports. So this was by the entrance, so the next one will want to be... I see a problem. There we go. And how long was this first station? This was, 1, 2, 3, or rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. Okay, so 7 tiles for this one. I think I actually made this too far over. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that line up well? Not really. I might be able to cut some time if I go under the woody. Can I do that? Let me test that. If I could go under the woody, that'd be cool. I just have to aim this right. Oh, baby, let's go. We did it. We did it. And we shaved a little bit of travel time off of this spot, too. And I don't think this should hug the edge of the park like the other one did. So let me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Flatten that. And straight. Sneak behind the silent merry-go-round by the spooky water music. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just keeping it interesting, not just so plain and straight. That's 1, 2, 3. We should have a station here, but it's so close to the first one. I mean, that's not bad. I just don't want to do that. If I don't have to. Oh, I'm broke. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. No, not my trees. Connect. Wonderful. Okay, this should be ready soon. Let's put the, I can't put the key line here, can I? Unless I build over the path. I could do that. That'd be cool. So let's do that. We'll get creative here. And it's payday! It's raining, which means we're about to get rich. So rich. One more station. Okay, we have 7 trains, 5 cars per train. We want the dispatch interval to be pretty long, so let's see. Each train waits 30 seconds. Boom. Test. And there's that charming little toot I was talking about. Toot toot. Oh, I was born one night, one morn, when the whistle went toot 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 toot. If you bake a steak and fry a cake, when the mud pies are in bloom. I have no idea how this song goes, but it's so weird. I'm out of room, no! Okay, I have to do this. Or I go over here. Oh baby, we got room. Toot toot. There we have it, folks. We got it sorted. I think I just built a... Oops. A random path somewhere. Where is... Oh, there it is. Can I reach it? Oh! I deleted my tree, darn it. Ah, whatever. See through rights. Turn that back on. Sorry, fellas. Get up off your butts. Okie dokie. No! That'll do. And over here. That will do. And then I think one more station over here. Nifty thrifty. So as soon as that's done, we can open it. We have a bit of cash left. Did these finish? Oh, they finished. Ugh, we gotta restart them. 6 weeks. Side friction coaster? We can do that again, whatever. 6 weeks. Now we're almost broke. Let's go free donuts. I love free donuts. Half price entry to the park. We are broke. Give me money. Free rides on Ghost Train, apparently, because that's where my mouse fell. I just clicked where I clicked. Our park is so big, we probably want a few more of these guys. Let me find a particularly messy spot to drop them. There's some nasty. And some vandalism. I don't like vandalism. I wonder how much other vandalism there is that I just can't see because it's hiding in the trees. Let me see. See-through scenery, see-through rides, see-through supports. Invisible people. Now I can hunt for damaged scenery that our guests have destroyed. That's broken. That's broken. Yeah, we definitely have a vandalism problem in our park. Lots of vandalism. Good grief. Oh gosh. These waste bins got wasted. Where else? I see our park rating going back up as I fix these, though. That's good. Okay, if I close this with that... No! I still want to see through those. Where do we have messes? I see some messes here. Clean there. I really don't want to designate zones because I don't like dealing with the tedious task of doing so. But if the park gets too messy and money gets too tight that I just can't spam a bunch of these dudes, then that may become necessary. But I think we're okay. Oops. Huh, there we go. I'm getting tired. I think I need to go eat lunch. What time is it? I got a bit of time. I guess I'll try to have energy for this. Let's see. What else can I do? What are we researching? That was not the tab I wanted. A shop or a stall. Oh, they got the wooden wild mine ride. This one. Neat. And we still have more of these 3 categories to unlock. But now that we're doing pretty good financially, I'm going to turn that back up to maximum. Give me everything, please. Guests can't get the... Huh? Did I... Oh, that's right. I cut it off. Oops. Huh. Put it right there. Come get your hot chocolate, folks. Okay, we're getting a shop or a stall. What other things have we unlocked? Wooden wild mine ride. Donut shop. Okay, so there hasn't been anything new that we missed. Yeah. I am not a fan of these train colors. They're so drab. Let's also change this to be canvas. Nice. Now for the trains, I'd like bright red engines. And the cars to be... light blue? No, let's keep them white. Like the canvas tent. Let's actually go different colors per train. So train 1 has a red engine. Train 2 has a blue engine. 3... yellow engine. 4 is green, 5 is purple. You see where this is going. Oops. 6. Orange, and the last of them can be black. The black train. Yes, we got all the primary and secondary colors on the trains, train engines, with white cars in tow. Isn't that fun? Alright, so let's turn down our loan some more, because we can, with our income being as high as it is. We may not need to extend the park over here. After all, if I turn scenery and rides off, you can kind of see this area is pretty well fleshed out. There's some gaps over here we could maybe make use of, but yeah, I think well, I need to build more stuff if I want to get 500 guests or 2,500. Yeah, we need 564 guests to win. We can do that. It's not that difficult. We could build 10 more flat rides or some more roller coasters. We have this one. Let's build one. I need to see what I'm working with, though. Turn scenery off again. I bet we could build a really compact one in this space, because this particular roller coaster is of the nature to be really compact. And crank up our soft guest cap. I can't see. How am I going to connect with the station? Oh dear. Do I have brakes? No brakes. I'm in trouble. The lateral G's might be too much, but we're gonna do our best. Okay, test me. Actually, no, don't test me. Let me turn the lift speed up by 1. Now test. Oops, come back. I needed that. Oh, they're trains. Look at that. Oh, good heavens. That was way too much. Oh, that is not good. That's not good. Not good. These ratings are going to be through the roof. Watch. Oh, give me the ratings. Don't make me wait. Ultra extreme. Good golly. Oh, dear. Well, that won't do. We need a way to stall in this tiny space and get more, use more inertia. What am I even doing? This is silly. What I need to do is make this not so intense. So let me neuter this a little bit. That was a really funny way of saying that. I need to make this shorter. Now I'm hoping that that is going to be okay. but I'm not confident, so let's see if we can stall a little bit more somehow. Work with me. Oh, there we go. Yes. I think we found our solution, ladies and gents. Very compact and goofy wooden wild mine ride. So let's test it out and see if it actually finishes the course or if it stalls somewhere, which I find likely to happen. But what this does do is it elevates the soft guest cap a lot as a roller coaster. And look at that, the loan is paid off. Let's go. Our park entrance tickets have gone down a little bit. That's annoying. Maybe I just haven't been building enough. Not building enough to increase the soft guest cap for more stuff. Okay, are we better? We're not in the red anymore. Still pretty high lateral G's though. So high it's in the aw geez factor. Aw geez. Black umbrellas. Come on. Give me test results. Show me the money. Oh, there we go. Yes. Very high. Holy cow. Very high stats for such a short ride. Cool. All right, well, that's good. We crammed a roller coaster into that tiny, tiny space. What else can I do? Ooh, a cash machine. I think we already have one, but I'm going to build another one. Just hiding off in this corner. We also need more toilets, if I recall. Speaking of toilets, how much money is this thing earning? Hey, $400 per hour. Look at that. Not too shabby. It's paid for itself. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. Okay, then. These are about to expire, but this time we have cash to restart them without taking out a loan. So that's all right. That's cool. Ooh, fruity ice. Yummy. For my tummy. And, oh, there it goes. They have expired. Cookies. We don't have cookies yet. Let's actually put the cookies over here. Keep it separated from everything else. $1.50 for cookies. Let's restart these for the whole park for 6 weeks. For the brand new wooden wild mine ride. Here it is. For 6 weeks. Free for a drink. Fries. Free Fry Friday. Half price entry to the park. And free rides on Crooked House 2. There we have it. Look at this park. Not as many big, tall wooden rides as I think my previous playthrough, so I'll probably build one over here. Maybe in a woody... Or no, I haven't built a reverser coaster yet. I've built everything except the reverser. So maybe I should do that. Oh, funnel cake shop. Cool. I think... I'm looking at the clock. I need to go eat lunch and then prepare for work. So I think I'm going to cut it off here, and then I will return soon. Soon as I can. But anyway, let me actually go somewhere without music. The reason for that is if I turn it off with the music playing and then turn it back on, the edit is more obvious. But here, I can get away with it. So, see you in a sec. And I don't know if you saw the little scene change there, but boom, we are back. And we've just unlocked a new cake shop. Funnel cakes. Let's find a place for that. I might be a little bit disoriented. I don't remember what I was doing exactly before I paused. Because, as I said, I had to leave for work. And then the next day, my family went to... I went with my family to, what's it called? Leavenworth. A little tourist town in middle... kind of towards the east of Washington. No, I think it's in central Washington State. I don't know. But video coming soon. There is a shop there called It's a Matter of Taste. And It's a Matter of Taste has a little tourist trap attraction of sorts a little sauce challenge. 1 million Scoville units. Now, Scoville units are kind of the units to measure measure how hot a hot sauce is. It's not a precise measurement, it's more approximate, but basically the higher the number, the higher the pain, or at least the potential of the pain. I don't have a reference in front of me, but I think like a jalapeno pepper might be like 10,000 or something, or maybe like 7,000. I don't actually know. I'm throwing those numbers off the top of my head. But 1 million Scoville units, that's like insane for a, wait a minute. Oh, why am I clicking on the wrong thing? Come here, Ferris wheel. I thought for some reason that I just built I am scatterbrained. What is happening? Let's do a quick recap. Where are we? We need to get 2,500 guests by the end of year 4. It is almost the middle of year 3, and we almost have 2,500. So we're definitely winning. We're on an upward trend here. We have paid off our loan, our ad campaigns are running, so we are in a good place. We are on track to win, we just have to decorate the best we can. So, maximum funding is on, that's good. We've unlocked everything except roller coasters, shops and stalls, and scenery. So there's a few more of those to go. I don't think I built this, right? I built one of these somewhere? It's been a couple days since I was here to record, so I'm actually a little scatterbrained. I could have sworn? No, I built it in Bumblebee Bazaar. Right, okay, I'm getting it mixed up. I have not yet built one of these, so let's fix that. Let's build one. Question is where? Maybe a good spot could be over here, this kind of strip of land here. So, let's go. Let's build this just slightly off the ground. Maybe further back. And how many cars do I get? That's 6 cars, wonderful. Let's go up and remove these trees, which are screwing with my support system. And that's right over the path. Let's make a quick little adjustment. I can't see. There we go. I'd like to have the support structure make a tunnel over the path, not have the structure float over the path. That wouldn't be good. How tall can this go? Oh, okay. 85 feet. That's a bit excessive. Let's go to 70. Drop down like this. And prepare for a big drop. Big drop, like this. And trees, get out of the way. No trees allowed. Oh, hello. We are over the path. Huh. Well, that won't do. Perhaps if we make this wider? So it's sitting right on top of the train station of sorts, but yep. That's not a problem. This tree's a problem though, as is that one. Get out of the way. So down to kiss the ground. So a huge drop on this roller coaster, which isn't normally meant for big drops like that. So from 70 to 65 to 50, I think we'll be able to pull that off. We shouldn't have too many issues. Normally I would be concerned with stalling or from flying off the track, so it's kind of hard to guesstimate how precisely you're going to build a roller coaster like this one. Because on the one hand, if you don't have enough speed cresting a hill, you stall, slide backwards, and possibly crash into the car behind you. But if you have too much speed, you fly off the track. Fly off the rails, quite literally. And I'm going to change pace here real quick and make sure the queue line is in place before I build anymore so I don't accidentally lock myself out. That would be bad. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, back to construction. Yeah, like right there, I just barely didn't hit the entrance. That showed me that I wasn't able to do what I thought I was able to do there. So 50 to 45, that might be pushing it, but we may have a bit of surplus speed left over. Nah, let's go to 40. 40 feet. And if we do fall off the track and explode, then, well, oops, I guess. Oop. A real oops there. We're not able to do that. 35. Pop out of this side. Let's actually do this. Reverse. Reverse, reverse. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. What am I saying? What are you saying? Ooh, that didn't work. To the left. Take it back there, y'all. Can I do this? Oh, I can do that. Cool. And I may have been too aggressive in the drop in elevation. I know that roller coasters like this one with a single car are pretty lousy at retaining their momentum, or their inertia rather. But I'm kind of pushing it, I think. But perhaps it's time we wrap up. Do we get S-bends? Oh, wonderful. I can't build that. No. Build. Footpath? What do you mean footpath in the way? Oh, that's where we built that little hill. I forgot. Okay, let's remove that hill. See-through scenery, see-through rides. There we go. Boom. Oh, but the path stayed. Okay. That was a weird sound. I apologize for making such a weird sound. No, not my tree. There we go. So if here, we could perhaps have an S-bend left. No room for that. S-bend right. Oh, we're too tall. Oops. Alright, no more fancy business. Let's remove the extra piece. Boop, boop. Just enough space for some brakes. And maybe this will work? Let's find out. Turn this up, 4 miles per hour. Boom. Let's see how she blows. And the music for this is cool. How much money is it earning? I forgot it's free, but it has actually turned out a profit. That's cool. Total profit is out earning obviously the profit per hour because it's not calculating the price of tickets or of pictures sold. But oh well. This train is completely empty. Are people actually riding this? Or did I never... I never opened it. I'm an idiot. That'll decongest the paths a little bit. And possibly increase our park rating as people get less crowded and there's less vomit on the paths. Hopefully. Okay, just barely made it up to the next height. So that was perfectly designed. Now for the next one. Howie doody. Oh, baby, let's go. In fact, I think this is actually our original one. I'm looking at the wrong one. I was distracted. This seems to be working pretty well. Yeah, not enough speed to jump off the rails. Yeah, I think we did it perfectly in the first try. Let's go. Okay. As far as the color for this, that blends a little more... Do you already have that color? Okay, so kind of a pale stained wood. I like that. And the yellow, let's make those blue. No, let's make them red. There we go. Red. What if we make this blue? Or a purple color? How about the muted purple? That works. Not log cabin, canvas. Brown and purple? Alright. Okay. 1 week remaining on those. We built a whole roller coaster with like $3,000, $4,000 to start with, and we're earning so much that we actually have more cash than we started with as we built the roller coaster. So we're in a good place. Oh, we have a hat stall. Where be it? Here it is. Let's build us a hat stall. Maybe fill in some of these other gaps. Boom! Make these white. And I'm going to turn this up to $2. Perhaps we could have another hat stall somewhere. We'd have 2 teams, 2 colors of hats. So we have the white hat stall, and maybe this one will be the leather hat stall. Yes. Or no, let's go with the... There we go, the leather hats. So we'll see which one outsells the other. Not that we'll really keep track or pay attention to it after we're building it. But anyway, how are we doing? We have elevated our soft guest cap enough, in theory, hopefully, that we will soon reach the requisite number of guests to win. But in the meantime, let's add further amenities to this park. There's a bathroom right there. Why did I do that? Okay, well, we can't have too many bathrooms. There's one over there. Is there one over here? Yeah, there's one there. Any over here? There's that one over there. Let's stick one right here. Splendid. And maybe an info kiosk, just for good measure. Make these purple. Yep. Our ad campaign's just finished, so let's restart them. 6 weeks for the whole park. Let's advertise the new reverser roller coaster for 6 weeks as well. Boop. Free food or drink. Let's go free hot dogs. Half price entry to the park. And free rides on the haunted house. And something just broke down. Was that the bumper cars? Where are the bumper cars? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, they broke down. The music died. Pop that, pop that. There's balloons everywhere because of all the guests buying balloons. Any thoughts for the balloons? So $150 appears to be kind of the optimal price. I used to charge like $1 for them, but that's actually too cheap. And I was missing out on potential profit by doing that. But $1.50, guests will pay it without complaint, which is really cool. Let's build another spiral slide. You just can't have too many. Ta-da! Make this canvas. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Let me change the mode. 5 people per that are allowed at once. Because safety's for pansies. Let's build one over here, too. Is that connected? Nope, there's a tree in the way. There we go. Up to 5 guests. And part of the reason I'm building a lot of these smaller rides everywhere is each one increases a invisible stat that you don't see in the game called soft guest cap. And that is basically a measure of the potential number of guests you can attract to the park based on how many rides and how many shops and stalls and basically how many amenities you have in the park. The more built up your park is, the more people can generate naturally. Because, oh, that's not where I want that. And I say naturally because guests generated from advertisement is separate from the guests generated organically. So, anyway, let's open this. So I'm basically spamming lots of flat rides to increase the number of guests that will generate naturally. And what I just get? Ice cream? Oh, sweet. Let's put it right there. And same price on the other fruity ices stall I built. Wonderful. So still 6 weeks in those. How much are we earning per week? $800 per week. Wow. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, considering this is a pay-at-the-gate park. Which is, oh wow. Lots of people coming in. Oh yeah, they're coming in droves. That may not just be because I built a bunch of, not just because of the, what am I saying? Not just because of the advertising, but also likely because we have a bunch of advertising going on. Let's put a merry-go-round up front. I don't see a reason not to. Oh dear, that's not gonna work. There we go. Open. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. The music here is conflicting. There we go. Now it's just the merry-go-round. Then if we move over here, we get the creepy... Never mind, it broke down. Do we not have enough of these guys? Oh, we don't have nearly enough. What have I done? I completely forgot to hire more. They're overworked. There we go. Fix up the stuff. We have lots of breakdowns, goodness. Oh no, it's just a 2. Okay, never mind. 0 people on ride. Whoops, don't rename it. Why are there 0 people on it? Crooked House 2. Other people just aren't interested, I guess. Huh. Well, it's contributing to the soft guest cap, which is good. What about this one? Merry-go-round 3. Oh, there's people in line. It's still running from the first run it did to test. Okay. Not too bad then. Wonderful. Maybe I should think about scenery. I was talking about earlier how I wanted to divide the park into sections. We have a spooky place over here, but also a spooky place over here. Maybe I shouldn't be so area specific and just decorate. Just have fun with it. Because I overthink it and try to make it absolutely perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Put Mr. Dino Boy there. And then the pond over here. Can we fit a pirate ship onto this? Probably not. We could fit a beached pirate ship. I delete some trees. I can't see. There we go. The Jolly Roger. Let's be like a little pirate outpost, and I can't see. See-through rides. Put that there. Cannons for defense. With a stockpile of cannonballs. Guarding their pirate's booty. Don't touch my booty. Alright, okay. Great, now what? Maybe. We need more spooky stuff? Or creepy stuff? Let's go over here. There's very chaotic noise happening. I built too much stuff. I can't see! Put the rides back. Oh, that's why I couldn't build it. There's stuff in the way. Yeah, face forward. And then we have these spooky gargoyle things that flap their wings. Let's put that one there. That one there. Spruce up our existing rides, make them our own. I think the skull head actually lights up. Let's find a spot for it. Where do I want this? Right there. And right there. Yes. Oh yes. Maybe I should add barrels over here. Like barrels of gunpowder for the pirate's booty. I can't see through these trees. I wish I could toggle vegetation like you can in OpenRCT2, but nope, this is vanilla. No privileges today. Hey, we're getting kind of close to our objective. Look at that. We're a little over halfway through year 3, so we are doing swell. Now, what are we researching? Iced tea. Okay, I'd like another roller coaster. There's more to unlock, so let's see what we get. Although it'll probably be something made of wood, so I guess there's not a whole lot else I can do with this. Perhaps I could make a raft ride? Just to kind of float along through the... Anyway, I was hoping to save this spot over here for a roller coaster, so I don't want to build it there, but there's not really anywhere else I could build this. So, never mind. Bad idea. Bad idea. And I see balloons that need to be popped. Please excuse me while I go poppity pop 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 pop. It's like those late 2000s, early 2010s iPhone games. Popping bubbles. Oh baby. Get popped. So, the park with the best gentle ride, so that's great. And that'll actually temporarily boost our park attendance. So that could actually push us over the edge for winning. But just because we reach the objective doesn't mean we win. We have to hold it until the deadline. And if it drops below and the deadline hits, we lose. That would be sad. Are there any shops or stalls we haven't built yet? I think we have all of these, don't we? Or nope, we don't have a candy apple stall. That's sad, I gotta fix that. Hey, yummy! Come get your denture stealers. Because if you bite one with dentures, you lose your dentures. That would be sad indeed. Do I have fried chicken? Yeah, I have fried chicken. Oh, we have iced tea now. Where is that? Here it is. As a companion to the apples. Whoops, close that. What do we not have yet? I don't think we have a fry shop, do we? Yes we do. Cookies? We have that too. Yeah, I think we built all of the stalls available. At least one of each, sometimes multiple of each in our park. So no more of those. I mean, I can build duplicates, I just don't want to. We built all the... Yeah, we built all of these too, with the only exception being the rowing boats. But we don't have anywhere to build it unless I build another larger lake. And you saw how frustrating this pond was. How much time it took to build it. So no rowboats today. Not worth the effort. We are rich! Look at us go! We made $11,000 last month. Wow. How are we doing here? Yeah, I think that was our most profitable month so far, as you can see by this graph. There's a profit graph. For the most part, it's the trend has been over zero, so of course it has, because the park has been growing. With some serious dips where I build big projects, naturally. Park value graph. Oh, what did I do in June that made this go up so much? Wow. Alright. Good to see. But our umbrella sales are going to send us into the stratosphere, as you can see. Selling umbrellas at $20 a pop as guests are desperate to get out of the rain. At least, the ones who actually had the brains to bring more money than $40 to get through the park entrance. Let's build an ATM there for that specific reason. No people so far? Come on, you're all broke. You need to withdraw money from your bank accounts so you can, give it to me. Anyway, what are we researching? That was the wrong tab. What are we doing? This one. Unknown and unknown. Okay. Okay. It is going to be a roller coaster, though, because there's more of those to unlock. Oh, the music is chaotic, sitting between the merry-go-round and the water ride. What can we build here? Maybe another helter-skelter. Boop. Maximum people on the ride. Make this a canvas tent. There we go. Speaking of canvas, why is this not canvas? There we go. Any others I forgot? Like this one. How could I? Canvas tent. I think that's everything. I don't think I've missed any. Oh, I missed this one. Match the merry-go-round. There we go. And this Ferris wheel, too. Okay, I think that does it. I don't think there's any more stalls that don't have a canvas tent entrance. Oh, hey, the ad campaign's finished. Let's restart those. And would you look at that? We have reached the objective. Let's go. Of course, we're not just going to settle and stick with that. We're going to keep on pushing. See how far we can push this place. Oh, Reverse roller coaster? Let's do the side friction coaster for 6 weeks. Free fried chicken. Half price entry to the park. Free rides on the ghost train, apparently, because that's where I just happened to click. Sweet. Why am I so tired? It is morning. I am recording after a good night's sleep. I just got out of the shower and brushed my teeth and all those good things. Yeah, it's a roller coaster. Why am I like tired and stuff? Maybe I should go exercise before I record. Although if I exercise too hard, then I'm tired because of exercise. Maybe what I need is some caffeine. A bit of a Pepsi or something. Or not Pepsi, let me get some Mountain Dew. Baja Blast or something. Or I just toughen up and wing it. Just deal with it. I'll be fine. I'll be swell. I want to see it. Oh, soapbox. Oh, those are garbage. I don't like those. I mean, I guess we can build them over here. Not over here. Here we go. This spot right here. Huh. Anyway, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. The park is mostly built, and we don't have the soapbox derby racers yet. 2nd of September. Oh, I guess it's pretty soon. In the meantime, I could build more stuff, I guess. La la la, la la la. Or just embarrass myself with my impressive pipes. Let me clear spot of land here for a maze. There we go. We'll build ourselves a maze. An amazing maze. With the entrance and exit being over here. Oh yeah. Just like this. Dead end. Just to keep it interesting. And another dead end to make it more interesting. Oh, what's this? Another dead end? How could I? What kind of park designer am I? Okay. And I think that'll do it. Entrance there, exit there. Ta-da! New maze. The amazing maze. What if I make these? Not ice. Wooden fences. That blends too much. No, I think the hedges pop the most. There we go. Wonderful. Oh wait, no, not done. Not done. I forgot. I gotta turn up the number of people allowed in the maze to the maximum of 16. And I think I just unlocked my roller coaster. Let me see. Yes. The Soapbox Derby Racers. Production line? Heh heh, that's clever. Let's go to the corner of the park and build it. We'll want the entrance somewhere accessible. Let me turn off scenery so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So now I can make an informed decision about where I want the station to be at. And I'm pretty sure the number of cars for this is, hey, let's say see-through. Determined by how long this is. 7, there we go. And stay off for crying out loud. Stay off. Okay. That. Nice little mosey, posy, dozy. Oh, we can actually make this surprisingly tall. Look at that. Whoops. Come on, work with me. Work with me. There we go. Uh-oh. Let me not mess up my old timers. I don't want to mess up my Alzheimer's. I mean, my old timers. What am I saying? Wait, is this how I had it before? Yeah, this is how I had it before. Okay, we'll just turn and dodge that. And I know that these derby racers lose their momentum pretty quick, so I'll have to be careful how I build this. So that was 60 feet to 45, and even that's probably pushing it. A little bit of airtime. Keep it fun. Oh, I forgot. While I was at Fort Worth, not Fort Worth, what am I saying? Leavenworth. They both have Worth in it. So anyway, when I was at Leavenworth, there was an alpine coaster that I got to ride, and it was really fun. And I always expected that alpine coasters would be kind of underwhelming because, you know, you watch a video of people riding it, it doesn't look that fast, but you can control how much brake you apply. So being me, and being a kind of a psychopathic thrill seeker, I never touched the brakes until the very end of the ride when I had to slow down so I wouldn't ram into the person in front of me. And I gotta say, that thing was crazy. It probably wasn't as fast as a conventional roller coaster, but it felt fast because the track was kind of rough. You know, it's not welded as professionally as like a full-scale roller coaster, I imagine. So that was pretty exciting. And then the turns and the little airtime pops, which I didn't expect to be there, were pretty intense because I, you know, never touched the brakes. So I had a great old time. It was fun. I couldn't film it though, because I don't have a GoPro, and they didn't allow cameras out on the ride. You had to have both hands on the brakes to be permitted to ride it. And I guess I could have just pretended that my hands were on the brakes, and then as soon as I was past the guy checking, I could have taken it off. But safety is important. I don't want to be a real breaker, so... Anyway, let's test this properly. There we go. And what is with the color of this? What if we do something different? Or make the track green with blue supports? Hey, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, we'll let that test. And by golly, look at what we're doing. We're so rich. Hey, there's no more roller coasters left. Okay, so we're at the home straight here with the last few things we can unlock. Let's see if we can unlock them before the end of the scenario. We have 1 year plus October left. Well, a few days of September, but anyway. Ferris wheel 3 still hasn't been fixed. What do you mean? Where is the... Oops. No. Where is my mechanic? What is he doing? Oh, it just arrived. Okay. Well, I guess that problem will solve itself. No need to worry. How are we doing over here? Is that car 1? Oh yeah, car 1 just arrived at the station, which means we can open. What are the ratings, though? I'm not a big fan of soapbox derby racers because they're kind of pathetic, but I'm curious to see if we manage to make this one half decent. Hey, not bad, look at that! A higher excitement and intensity, that's a good sign. And look at the people pouring in droves to ride the new attraction. Let's go. Alright then. What else can we do today? Water rafts. I still wonder if I might find a place for this. It can't go on hills. So I could sneak it along the back here, maybe. Except the train is in the way, so maybe not. See-through scenery. Yeah, I only have 1 tile here, so that wouldn't work. Oh, I'm so tired. Ooh, wow. And I wouldn't be able to fit it over here very well, would I? Yeah, there's no way to turn around. Oh well. There's a fun idea. I guess we'll just have to build more stuff. I guess that's the problem with this scenario, is if you are winning, you run out of things to do. We could build another one of these, I guess. As if we didn't have enough already. Oh, I forgot. This needs canvas. Oh, fudge biscuit. Let's go green and white. And color scheme 2 will be what we meant to have. Or no, color scheme 1 will actually be green. This will be easier. Color scheme 2 will have the white. There we go. Fixed it. And then the entrance and exit, or whatever. They can be green. That's actually kind of cool. They're different. They stand out. Wooden wild mouse. Huh? Oh! I thought that this shut off because this was the last one, but no, it was the last one because there was one more in development. Hey! Let's do it. What's funny is OpenRCT2 stuck these two together as the same roller coaster type, just with different train variants. But here we go. In this game, they're counted differently, which means I wonder if it was a scenario where your pay per ride, if that wouldn't get penalized for having, well, not penalized, but if you have multiple of the same ride in the park, you can't charge as much for a single one, as opposed to if it was the only ride of that type in the park. Which doesn't mean you shouldn't have multiples, it just means it's less lucrative. But anyway, turn off scenery. I want to build over here because this is where I have room, but I need to see if I can get a path back here. Okie dokie. Drop below the height of the station, whatever you call it. And this roller coaster does have upstop wheels, so airtime is desirable, naturally. Let's hop over this little hill. And return to the station. There we go. Beautiful. And did I make the station too long? Probably. It just means we have a high throughput. Ho-ho! 9 mice. 9 cute little mice. Test. Oh, I forgot. Turn that up. And while it does its thing, let's build the queue line. Or maybe first I should find a way to actually get back here. See through scenery. Right here might be the best spot. Okay, that didn't work. Turn around, Mr. Green Balloon. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now, is this done yet? Oh, look at that. Decent ratings. Boom. Now we have another roller coaster, and I thought that this would be the last... Where is it? I thought this would be the last one. Or at least the last one of a kind, and we would have to start building duplicates. But I don't think we have room anymore for more roller coasters. Like, we could, in theory, cram more stuff into spaces like this, but we don't have to do that. I mean, if we were trying to maximize the park to its limits, then we could do that, but why would we do that? Our objective isn't to totally exploit and destroy the game. Our objective is to have fun with this, and to make the park look as pretty as possible, with my limited skills with scenery, anyway. As you all know, my forte in RollerCoaster Tycoon is on-the-fly, improvised roller coaster design. When it comes to scenery and building buildings and... That sounds funny, building buildings. Scenery and decoration, I leave a lot to be desired. But I'm getting there. I have been practicing slowly over time, and I think you may be able to see for yourselves that I have improved. Let's have a little ghost town here. We have multiple saloons for the cowboys. And I'll put that there. And I think if we drop the ground below this, then we will make this into a boardwalk. There we go. Boardwalk. Just like what you'd see in front of these buildings in an actual ghost town. Cool. I like it. Let's get some more stuff. More stuff, I say. Such as a covered wagon, an uncovered wagon. For the gullible pioneers who thought there was gold in California. I'm just kidding. I mean, there was. There was. It just wasn't, you know, exactly easily accessible. And a lot of people were convinced to go there for gold because they were promised wealth and fortunes and riches, and then they just had to try to survive on a homestead and not freeze to death. Or maybe not freeze to death, not burn to death? I actually don't know. I'm not a history buff. Maybe I should be. That's just a version that I heard, is that it was strongly advertised that, oh, there's lots of gold, move to California for your wealth and fortune, and people moved there hoping for a better life and just had to, well, maybe they found a better life. It just wasn't flowing with gold, rivers of gold shooting out your pockets, you know. Mr. Bones. Hello, Mr. Bones. Such a cute little skeleton with a top hat. Okay, we are rich. We are so rich we have money shooting out of our ears. We can't seem to spend it fast enough. Maybe we could if we had more room for stuff. And this just ended. Let's restart it. Or I don't know how long ago it ended, but it ended. So, where's the wild mouse? Wooden wild mouse 1. No, close. Half price food or drink. Not half price, free. Free burgers, if you could find them. Good luck. And free rides on the haunted house one. Didn't I click that last time? There we go, spiral slide, great. I wonder if I have room to hide or to stick a little shuttle in here. Maybe? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think I have room. I could try to stick one here. Let me see. Trams. And then lower this. What if I actually just cut the edge? Then it looks like it was carved, the mountain was carved just to let the train through. That doesn't leave a lot of room, so let's not do that. I mean, we'll by all means start here, but we'll come out of it sooner. There we go, that's better. Ta-da! We get 4 trains. Huh? Wait a minute. Hey, shuttle mode. Thank you. 1 single train. How cute and quaint. Ba-da-la-la. And, I can't see. See-through scenery. Uh-oh. Gotta reverse these two. Oh, wait, no, don't reverse. I was wrong. I was wrong. Like your mom. There we go. Neat. Now we can test it. Now, does this make a little ringing sound when it starts? Like a ding? I missed it because it was out of frame. Spiral slide? No. How could you do this to us? Why would you do this to us? Unbelievable. Oh, yep, there it goes. What a funny little sound. Let's leave that open so I don't have to think about it, and let's decorate. Do I get diagonal fences? Not like this one. I don't want this one. I want proper fences. Nope. Nope. Sadness. Oh, well. I was hoping to put a fence between these. What about... I get some of these going on. Although part of the fun of riding these is seeing the adjacent trains, so maybe I should leave it open. I build these here for partial privacy or partial screening, and then as soon as you get past it, then you can see the other train track and go, oh wow, there's another train there. I think my voice is slurring a little bit. I woke up with a sore throat, and I tried to, I was hoping that a warm shower would fix it. It's better than it was. But there might be like a black mold infestation in this new apartment somewhere. New apartment, I say, because I got married, if you missed the memo. That's also why the audio may sound a little bit different. I think I said that actually in the previous half of this recording. Redundancy, yay, let's say it again. So basically, I'm in a new apartment with my wife, it's great. But, and it's a nice new apartment, at least it looks nice. But there might be, for all we know, mold hiding somewhere or some other kind of irritant. Or maybe I just have hay fever or allergies and this is just the first year that I've realized. Can you have hay fever, like late onset, like in your adult life where you were fine as a kid and then later in adulthood you suddenly become sensitive to pollen? I'm curious. Maybe I should invest in some allergy medication. Because every morning I wake up, sore throat, boom, and it's nasty. Pop! Pop, I say. It's like whack-a-mole, but balloons. There we go. Oh, another one. We got them ballooners. We done did it. I swear, I don't know what to do with myself, and I can't fast forward like I can in Open RCT2. I just have to find something to do with myself. We could refill some of the trees we messed up. Or just plant more scenery. Plant scenery? Whoa, what am I saying? Build, excuse me. Build more scenery, you don't plant scenery. What am I saying? This mound here could be like where a great beast was buried. We'll even have a monument for him in his honor. A big gravestone. I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do. We have plenty of money. Everything's built and looking great. There's just nothing to do. Except maybe plant some trees. You know what? It's springtime. We're gonna plant some magnolia trees with beautiful magnolia blossoms. The question is where? Where will this not look out of place? I think it would look out of place pretty much everywhere. Never mind. It'll look funny if I build it. Or plant too many of those. Part of me is looking forward to when this recording is done because then I get to edit. And while I edit these RollerCoaster Tycoon videos, basically all I'm doing is cleaning up the beginning, you know, cut the time where I hit record and change the scene, boot the game up. There's a few cuts I have to make there. And oops, then there's some cuts I have to make at the end of the recording. But aside from that, all I'm really doing is making sure the audio levels are correct and then screening it for coughs or plosives or other embarrassing sounds. So I kind of just sit here listening to it for a few hours. So what I can do during that time is I'm free to play another game. So I've kind of gotten back into I've gotten Pokemon fever again. It happens every year where I get in the mood to play Pokemon, then play Pokemon to death until I get bored. Usually takes a couple months before I get bored though. So I've been playing Pokemon again. Oh wow, that was beautiful. But what I've been doing is, well, I did get an emulator on my phone so I can play the actual vanilla games on my phone. But what I've been really wanting to do is play Poke MMO, which is, as it says, an MMO for Pokemon. Where the developers of Poke MMO, they took all of the games up to a certain point. I think basically all of the Pokemon games from Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald onward, up to Black and White, I think. Because I think those were the last Pokemon games that weren't 3D. So basically they spliced them all together into a super Pokemon game, and it's really cool and really fun because your character can visit between all the regions and trade with all the regions. There's a whole ecosystem and economy between all the players. Here it is, the popcorn. Just trying to find it. And it's super cool. And what's so funny about it is I don't think Nintendo likes it, but Nintendo can't do anything about it because they're not actually violating any laws. They're not breaking any copyright laws. They're just providing an emulator, basically. The players have to supply the games. And while I think most players don't technically own the games, you just download the ROMs online and you can go. Or if you own the games, you can extract the ROMs and do it that way. I think that's the proper way to do it. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. And also, a lot of things were fixed. I see vandalism. For example, in the older generations of Pokemon, Gyarados. Gyarados has an obscenely high attack stat. But in Gen 3, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, the stats were correlated with the Pokemon type, not the nature of the attack. So all water attacks were special attack, and all fighting type attacks were attack. You see the problem here? Gyarados has a really high attack stat, but he's a water Pokemon. Like, I guess he's flying type too, so if you teach him some flying type moves, it kind of saves it. But as far as water goes, it's just, you neuter such, Gyarados has so much potential, and it just got ruined. But nope, the later generations, like I think the Nintendo DS generations of Pokemon fixed that, and made it so that their individual moves were either physical or special. For example, let me think of an example. Fire Punch. Fire Punch is physical, but it's a fire type attack, versus Flamethrower is a special attack because it's long ranged. So it introduces more strategy into it. So you don't want to teach your Charizard Fire Punch because he's a special attacker. Or actually, I could be wrong about that. I'm not actually sure. But you get the idea. They fixed that in the later games. So, naturally, in Poke MMO, even though you can play Fire Red in Poke MMO with thousands of other players, they have fixed that. So the strategy is corrected. So you can use Gyarados. you can use Dragonite and actually make proper use of them. All these Pokemon that had these silly limitations because of how the typing worked with their special attack versus attack equation, now they work. And on top of that, all of the perks of those later Nintendo DS Pokemon games have been introduced because the Pokemon are animated. They're not just still sprites like they were in the earlier games. They're actually moving and jiving and doing whatever they do. But anyway, that's a fun thing. But part of that big ramble is I'm curious. I think I asked this like a year ago. I actually don't know if anyone responded to the question. But I asked like a year ago, would people be interested in me adding Poke MMO content to my YouTube channel? If so, let me know in the comments. If probably not, then let me know in the comments as well. That would be helpful. And if one or two people say, yeah, that'd be so cool, that doesn't mean that it's a good idea necessarily. Like, it might be a good idea. But you might be the only person who thinks that and you commented. But there might be hundreds, if not thousands, of viewers who don't think it's a good idea. They just didn't say anything. So if I end up doing it, it ends up not being good. I think that's kind of what happened with Civilization. I asked for feedback and said, hey, should I play the Civilization games on my channel? And some people were like, oh yeah, go for it, man. That sounds great. And then all of my Civilization 3 and Civilization 6 videos got like 100 views on average. It was fun, but I'm not going back to it unless I start a separate channel for it. It's just the wrong demographic. People just aren't interested in this channel. And that's fine. I understand. Oh, I don't have a lemonade slaw yet. Let me build one. That's why I ask. I don't want to shove a bunch of content you're not interested in down your throats. That wouldn't be fair to you. Let's see. April, year 4. So year 4 is ticking along. We are researching. Oh, seafood. Cool. All right, great. We're going to get seafood, as if I cared. There are no more rides we can build, and we've built everything, with the exception of garbage like these. And also these. Well, actually, no, I think I did build this. Yeah, I built everything except for the rafts and the rowboats. So this park has everything. So, yeah, I literally don't know what to do with myself. I could keep strategically placing trees and stuff, or what I could do is clear a few spots and plant flowers in their stead. Let's do that. Something like this. Oh, there's a path there. Oops. And this mound of dirt is in the way. But that can be fixed. Are anyone in the comments actual fans of Pokemon? Not that you want me to play it, just that you enjoy the game yourselves, is what I'm asking. Have you ever enjoyed Pokemon as a kid? Pokemon was my childhood, man. I loved and adored Pokemon as a kid. Now I understand it's kind of nerdy, it's kind of silly, but I play it anyway, even if well, maybe I'm kind of a nerd, but I enjoy it because I grew up with it, and it is kind of fun. What am I doing? Let me connect these together properly. No, come back. I lost it. There we go. Yes. Except I can't connect it here, though, because of the darn train. Eh, well, I'll just do this. Wait, why'd I close it? I'm still using it. My habits are getting the better of me, making me do silly things. Whoops. There we go. Cute little flower garden, hiding in the park. Right by the bathrooms. The nice floral scents to counteract the stinky bathroom scents. That's what it is. Place junk and wagon wheels there for no reason. Just to make the park look messy. The like leftover construction materials over here for that wild mouse. Oh, look at it go. Look at those lateral forces, goodness. Well, people are riding it, so alright. Get the whiplash in that thing. Although if you don't get whiplash in a wild mouse, is it really a wild mouse? Oh hey, they're racing. Who will win? Wow. Who will win? Yellow or purple? It looks close. Yellow wins. Woo! Of course, the station came first, so what am I talking about? No, the question is, what are you talking about? Oh ho ho! Is this capable of shuttle mode? Let me see. Can this do shuttle mode? Nope, only continuous circuit. Oh well, I was hopeful. But no, there's no room to build it anywhere. Too many things in the way. I gotta stretch. Urgh. Okay, you can probably hear my chair squeaking too. But that definitely wasn't my back. Definitely the chair. Anyway. What can we build? Oh, here's the seafood. Yay. Actually, let's not build it here. There's too much food there. Let's build it over here. Yes, sir. There we go. Floating over the train track. That's actually silly. Let's not put it there. Let's put it right there. Boom. Not a lot of profit on the seafood. Goodness. Okay. Well, May 4th. May year 4. May the 4th be with you. But it's May year 4. May 8th. Okay. Lots of breakdowns happening. That's what most of our notifications are. Yeah, multiple breakdowns. How are these guys holding up? Yeah, we don't have enough to keep up with inspections to prevent breakdowns, so we'll hire a few more of those guys. I don't think we need these. We seem to have enough handymen to keep the place clean. I do see vandalism, though. That's a problem. Fix that. Any other broken benches I should know about? Speaking of benches, let's build some benches. Okay, I think we're good in that regard. Lots of people like the train. That's interesting. Anyway. Our ad campaigns have wrapped up again, so we need to start them again. But look at that, we have 3,000 guests. Wow. Yeah, so no shortage of guests. We are doing fantastic. We are soundly winning in vanilla, where things are harder, so that should say something about the success of this park. Let's go free rides on the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel number 2, just to be different. Boom. People still riding the roller coasters in droves. Good to see. Lots of full queue lines. That's what I like to see in this place. Because guests don't have to pay for the rides, so they don't get broke and stay out of it. Look at all the people in the maze. They all have sunglasses. Is the sunglass stall near here? Here it is. No thoughts. So it must not be good value. It must be good enough value. Or, I don't know. Anyway. What should I do? I'm lost. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm getting tired. Whew, I can yawn and... oh goodness. Where could I place this? There we go. Little pumpkin of destiny for no reason. One more there for no reason, just because we can. Yeah, I literally don't know what to do. I might just let the park run out of time and then cut so you don't have to wait so long. That's what I feel like doing. I don't want to sit here all day. I want to go, have lunch and stuff. And get to editing so I can play PokeMMO while I listen for burps and sneezes and stuff. As I said, because, as I said, that's what I do, is I screen for embarrassing noises and such that are undesirable. Let's get a duck. There we go. We got a duck. I love ducks. Since no ducks deigned to visit our park, we'll have to add our own ducks. Let's plant a fee right here. My ducks are in a nice little row. How about your ducks? Let's plant ducks in the golf course. Move this tree. More ducks. You just can't have too many ducks. Ducks are life. Ducks are love. Ducks are purpose. Literally, what am I talking about? Why are you letting me not make sense like this? This is all your fault. I'm just kidding. It's my fault. Everything's my fault. Sub sandwich stall. On the 27th. That's in a couple days. Nice. So we'll have that soon enough. I do wonder if we'll actually unlock everything before the park runs out of time. Ooh, payday. It's gonna rain. That means we're gonna have umbrella sales. Let's go. Time to make some money. Let's watch as our shop sales. Where are the shop sales? Here it is. We're making a pretty penny from shop sales. Wow. This month? Oh, it's the end of May. I don't know. Well, maybe. Wait, food and drink are separate? Or is shop the breakdown for it? Or I don't know. I don't know. We'll make... I'm getting tongue twisted here. We're making money. That's the bottom line. We're making money, living life, enjoying things, and hey, we got it. Sub sandwiches. Where is it? There it is. Sub sandwiches. So if your sandwich goes on vacation, there's a sub to fill in. I'm sorry, that was a stupid joke. It's funny because of how stupid it is, not because it was funny in and of itself. Cash machine number 4. Sunglasses over here to sell more clothes, I say. Where's my hat stall? Is it selling? Here it is. Oh yeah, it's making money. Thoughts? Good value. Oh dear. That means we have to turn it up. That means we are ripping ourselves off with that. What else can I add? Or maybe what I should ask is, how are the guests doing? Thoughts? Too crowded? Not surprising. Need to go to the bathroom, clean and tidy. Out of cash, sick, scenery. Thirsty. Okay, so thirst might be an issue. So, whoops. Let's build a second lemonade stall. I think we already have 2 drink stalls. Let's build a second, where is it? Lemonade stall, right there. And hopefully curb the... Wait a minute, there's one right here. Oops. Okay, close. We're moving you over here. There we go. And hopefully that fixes that thirst problem. And makes us rich. I wonder if we could get more colors of balloons. We have all the primary and secondary colors. Let's maybe add teal. Where is it? Here we go. Or cyan, whatever that is. Not teal. We got cyan. And this one will be, let's see. Lavender? Do we have lavender? That's not lavender. That's just a muted purple. I think this is teal, isn't it? Kind of an icy blue. And then maybe white. White. There we go. What else? A darker shade of green, maybe? Maybe not. Black. How about black balloons? Why not? We just need to sell more balloons. Look how many balloons there are. Goodness. We're going to have a crazy balloon release when this park finishes. And because the paths aren't just a bunch of right angles and straight lines, it'll actually look more, you know, natural and organic. Because when I have a bunch of rigid grid patterns, the balloons rise in a rigid grid pattern, and it's kind of funny to look at. Anyway, I keep seeing this no entry sign and thinking something's broken down, but it's just a no entry sign. Oh dear. $3,000 per week? Good heavens. Holy smoke, we're making bank. Good grief. Wait a minute. Okay, here's our profit per month. Not too shabby. Look at March. Wow. Anyway. Let's sell more popcorn just because we can. Delicious popcorn. Popcorn for everybody. Here we go. Maybe I could build some Roman theming? if I demolish trees first. I don't know. I don't know what to do. In the future, let me know in the comments. If I win a park or win a scenario like years early, and I just run out of things to do, like there's no land to build on. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh gosh. Ooh, I'm tired. Right, my question. Should I fast forward to the end, or just like have a cut to the end? Or should I just let it run? Let the pretty sounds of the game continue to tickle your ears with pleasant, mysterious musical water ride sounds. That was a really long sentence. Maybe I'll try to build rowboats? Nah, not worth it. Not worth the effort. Let's build another one of these. Or not. I'm tired. There's just no room. Brr. Brr. What the heck? I've slept plenty long tonight. What the heck? On my nice mattress. Dinosaurs. And this merry-go-round right here is what started it all. And it has cost us a total of negative 170 bucks to run. Or no, to cost us negative, that would mean it earned us. It cost us 170 bucks. What am I saying? It cost us 170 bucks, so it's pretty cheap to run. Not too shabby. TP. Play golf here if you dare. There we go. It's not quite lined up, but it's close. Closer. Spiral slides for the win. You just can't have too many. Question is, well, maybe I can. Where am I going to build this? Yeah, the park is just so busy. Everything is already packed so close together. If I build anything else, it's just going to look cluttered and not very pretty. How are people handling this maze? More thrilling. Was great. Okay. So there's enough dead ends to keep it interesting, but not so hard that guests get permanently lost in it. Ooh, t-shirts. Let's build that. T-shirts are great. Great souvenirs. And set these to be... What color should these be? Bright green. The color of life. $4. No idea if that's fair or if that's too cheap. Let's find out. Well, let's build a few of these, actually. We'll have Team Green and maybe Team Blue? No, Team Red, because red is the opposite of green. So Team Green and Team Red. If that's the default, okay. So we'll see how they do by the end. If we remember, anyway. $50,000, good golly. We are so rich. Wow, look what we're doing per month right here at the bottom. Good grief. And June, oh, I guess it's the last day of June. Okay, so for June I made about 11,000. Can maybe get 12,000? Maybe? No. Okay, new month. It is July. So 10,000. Wait, oh, we paid bills. I forgot. Okay, research cost $400. So we made $10,000. Scenery and theming is the last thing we work on. Here it is. I like how research and development is in the rides tab to see what it is, but scenery isn't a ride though. That's funny. Anyway, let's maybe get a change the vibes a little bit. We'll turn that off. Let's find something central to play throughout the whole park. Something in the middle. Maybe this Ferris wheel. Should it be gentle style? Maybe not this. No, it's kind of cute actually, but I think I'd rather have Oregon style. Here we go. Oregon style is nice. Listen to that. Ain't that pretty? Can I fit more of these? Or maybe not one of those because of these two, but something like this. Yeah, lots of empty space here to fill up, so might as well. There we go. We built another one. Oh, these wrapped up. Okay, well, let's restart them, of course. Free donuts in the break room, if you're an employee anyway. Haha. Crooked House 3. The crooked crook of a house. These guys overworked? Oh, they're just walking. Okay. Okay, well, let me save real quick because I'm scared I'll lose this. So let me replace the file. There we go. You gotta remember to save. I always forget. And if the game crashes, it's gone. There's no autosave over the original RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Which sucks, but it is what it is. We just have to play smart and not lose it all. Let's see. I wonder if I could fit something into this tiny corner? Eh, probably not. Maybe, we could have like a little secluded mining town back here. We already have this mine shaft, so... But like literally, what's the point of doing this? I'm just doing this to do something with my time. What's the point of this? Put that there, wagon wheels and garbage and barrels. And more barrels. And sideways barrels of various orientations. And logs. Yep, logs. Little logs. Itty bitty baby logs. There we go. Mining village, or rather abandoned mining thorpe with just a few things in it. Cotton candy! To compete with the stall, the hot dog stall there, for no reason. I literally don't know what to do with myself. Look at this, we have 3,300 guests. We almost have 1,000 more guests than was required to win, so we are doing swell. Aside from the fact that I don't know what to do with myself. Could I perhaps squeeze another roller coaster in somewhere? I managed to fill this gap, which was meant to be filled by the Woody, with a smaller wild mouse. This area is full. There's some spaces here, but right now it looks full because of the forest, and I don't have to necessarily ruin that. Yeah, there's space over here we could fit something, so... Maybe a Woody? Maybe. Big maybe. If I do this, it'll ruin my flower garden, I think. Woohoo! Oh, that didn't work. From 85 to 80? Nah, let's do this. That didn't work. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. It's getting messy if I do this. So let's keep it going straight and make it turn around back here or something. We are building over the train track. So from 85 to 40, yeah, we're going to have a lot of momentum. So let's drop down again. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot. I can build underground, can't I? That might save some space. So maybe we'll leave this as it is now. And maybe do something like this. Where can I have it pop out? Here's a good spot. Oh, baby. To 40 feet. Oh, yeah, this will actually work, I think. Look at this. We could dive underground again. Let me see through scenery so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, baby. Get a photo section on there for a bit of cash, and oh dear. Only build this above ground? My foot! What do you mean? Water splash? Fine. Oh, that's in the way. Okay. Which means... That's not what I meant to do. Will there be too many G-forces? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe do this. But then the train is in the way, isn't it? See-through rides. Yeah, I think that's where the train is, so we don't want to do that. Not yet, anyway. Oh, that doesn't work. So now we're under ourselves. Okay, so if we turn around somehow, some way, this is gonna work. I need to go backwards. I need to go backwards to figure out how I'm gonna pull this off. So, drop down, I say. Ah, that's not gonna work. Or maybe, better idea, what we'll do, flatten out like this. Or no, we can't do that. We have to do this. And S-bend? Nope. No! Mistakes were made. This isn't gonna work. Or... the donut shop can be moved? Yes. The shops are flexible. Hey. Get closed. And move yourself. Right there. Diddly-dee. Why am I trying so hard to build this? It just looks silly at this point. I think what I really need to do is revise what I did. Let's retract this. Drop this down a little bit sooner, perhaps. I can't see. Right. Bring that one back. And drop it. No. Fine. I see how it is. There we go. Well, here's an idea. Although that's not lined up, so maybe if I do an S-bend, I can make this work? Oh, pfft, it's 2 tiles off. Oh dear. We have some pretty serious G-forces going on with this. Hi! Let me through! We have totally marred our landscape. Look at this. We'll have to either own it and do some decoration there to like, look, this is a historic mining site, or just cover it up somehow. Anyway, look at that. We managed to build another roller coaster here. I don't know if it'll work well. I don't know if it's long enough to not get its stats slashed, but at least it increases the soft guest cap. And sure enough, we have ruined this flower bed. Whoops. Why is it going over there? There we go. Oops, what have I done? Build at the level of the station, darn it. There we go. Nifty thrifty. Okay, is this already done? Oh wow, that was quick. Ride length is 1,400 feet, so I think that's long enough to not get its stats slashed. I know the hills are tall enough, so that shouldn't be a problem. In any case, let's turn this up to 350, as we always do, and let's see. Come on, peeps, get in line for the best ride of your lives. It's gonna be the best ride of your life. Please don't copyright me. Oh wow, very high stats for such a modest ride. Look at that. Okay, why are these taking their time to come back? The Fungus Woods campaign just finished, but I thought I could have sworn I started them all at roughly the same time. Huh. Weird. But anyway. Weird. Why do we have pagoda theming? I guess we could make this like a pretty Oriental style park, but nah, we're dug in too deep with the style we already picked. Speaking of style, this needs to be canvas. Brown and orange. That's a fun color. We're gonna have a collision with these things flying in as they are. We probably should have added brakes somewhere. Oh well. There it goes. Let's advertise the new Wooden Roller Coaster 2. Free food and drink, free fries, free Fry Friday. Although it's not Friday. I mean, you might be watching on Friday, I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. It is September, yay! We are almost done. I love this game, but I'm over it. I want to be done. I want to start editing. I have other things I gotta do. I gotta go grocery shopping with my amazing wife. There are things that need to be done, which aren't this. I mean, this needs to be done, but there's other things that need to be done. Cool. Let's put little towers on each of these little mounds. Little watchtowers. There we go. Maybe some brown ones, just to differentiate it. Any more mounds? Here's one. There's one. There's one. This would be easier if I turned off the trees. Ho-ho! Oh, that one already had one on it. This one can have walls around it because it's small enough. Oops. What I wish I had was diagonal castle pieces. I have to settle for this. Diagonals in here. Do I have the right kind of diagonals, though? Or I just, make it cross-shaped? Not the end of the world, I don't think. Anyway. Or why did I even do that? I don't have to do that. I could just, Delete those. Let's do towers in the corners like this. Something like that. And where is the floor piece? What is this? Oh no, I killed it. No! Why did it do that? Okay, fine. I see how it is. But you can't really tell though. If I just cover up the edges on the inside here. Whoops. There we go. Hide that. The reason for these diagonal ones is to hide the support structure under it. Be a funky lower tier of defense. Funky's right, that's for sure. It looks funky. Funky monkey. Funky monkey junkie. What am I talking about? Here's a spot I missed. Boop. The watchtower there. And there and there. And right there. Watchtowers everywhere. Just adds a little bit of dynamic difference to the park. That was alliteration. We are rich, and I see vomit en masse. What is wrong with you people? We could probably afford a new one of these dudes. And probably some new benches, which is... Oops, wrong. Xbox. Xbox, X button. What am I saying? The wrong, we never put benches over here. Which is probably why there's so much vomit everywhere. Yuck! All of y'all are gross! Vomiting on my paths as you are. Ew. Well, well, well. Look at what we built. I'm proud of myself. This place looks really nice. Watchtower right there. Oh, baby. Ferris wheel 1 broke down, but why? I don't see any vandalism popping out at me. Oh, there's some right here. Broken bench. I wonder if we... Here's another one. I wonder if we can find the vandal. The vandal among us. Among us all. Actions. There's one in here. Oops. No, 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 no. Close that. He's not in there anymore. Okay. Where did he go? Heh. Sick dude. I feel very sick. I love the little animation for his face. So goofy. Oh, hello. Hello. Is he gonna cool off, or she? Is she gonna cool off before she gets on the ride, or is she gonna be enraged the whole time she's here? Happiness is low, energy is high, and he's very hungry. Wait, why'd I close it? Come back. Oh, I found it, yes. Not too many clicks to find it. And as we know, vandals aren't caused by unhappiness. They are caused by unhappiness coupled with nasty paths. So maybe we just need to hire a few more handymen. I mean, we can afford it. With money shooting out of our ears. Boop, 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 boop. Okie daisy, hunky dory. Pop those balloons, thank you. And these, hey, you can't dodge me. Hey, come back. No, no, no. Get popped. Why must you do this? There we go. Got it. This game's trying to trigger me, but it won't work. I will never rage at this game. Ho-ho! Take that. Literally what am I talking about? Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. And maybe buff up the supports on this? Except they're kind of cramped in here. Maybe a few here and there. There we go. Full control. And this will be the same height everywhere I go. Neat. Neat feet. My feet are neat. Okay, now they're got out. Where are they? They're sitting down. Is that because their nausea is up? Yeah, they're nauseous. Oh dear. Oh dear. I feel very sick. Jeanette. I wonder if we'll see right here on the screen them, Can this take out the whole screen? Oh goodness. Yeah, that can get pretty big, but anyway. I wonder if we will watch her destroy any benches as she goes by if we keep an eye on her, but I'm too distracted. Yes, it's October. October 7th, which means that we are on the home straight. Oh, she cooled off. Now she's just sick. Her happiness is going up. That's good. But yes, we are on the path to victory. Victory Road, you might say. Hello, Vandal. Sitting. Brandon M. Where are you, Brandon? Right over here. By the ducks. Why are you sad, or why are you angry when there's ducks here? You can't be upset with ducks. Ducks are life. Ducks are purpose. Ducks are love. What am I talking about? Maybe there aren't enough ducks. We have to add more, or else he'll be a vandal forever. Can't have too many. Hey! No breaking down. Hey! Not cool. I see vandalism. Let's fix it. There we go, fix it. Oh, I see more vandalism. Ugh. You guests are the worst. Smashing my benches for no reason. Except that maybe you stepped in someone's vomit, but that's not a valid reason. Smash my benches, will you? And my garbage cans. Let's see, see-through rides, see-through scenery, see-through supports. Where have we some busted garbage cans? Right there. And there. Wait, I think I just saw that one get busted. I saw it was fine, but no, it's not. Whoa! Did I mess up the path here? How did this happen? That was supposed to be connected. Oops. Huh. Hey, come back. Okay. Busted stuff. Where be ye? There's some. Right there. Busted garbage cans. More busted garbage cans. Y'all gotta quit smashing my stuff. Busted benches. Ooh. Yummy. Clean that up, please. Anyway, that problem will sort itself out. There's probably more vandalism, but I want to spend the rest of the park playthrough fixing it. We are almost done with October, and we have a beautiful park to show for it. Answering radio call. Yeah, look what we did. This park is so pretty. So much liveliness, so much action and movement. Full of life, full of charm. And this is why Fungus Woods is one of my favorite parks. Because I love the aesthetic of wooden roller coasters like these. And then I love the aesthetic with all the trees. I wonder if we can get some fall colors. Do we have any reddish? Well, no, we just have these yellowing trees. No red trees, sadly. I wish there were fall colors in RollerCoaster Tycoon. That would be fun. But alas, I think we have to wait till Planet Coaster for those. Speaking of which, I haven't done a Planet Coaster video in a while. I keep jumping on these RollerCoaster Tycoon videos instead of Planet Coaster, A, because they're easier, and B, because they tend to get more views. It's weird, some of my most viewed videos of all are Planet Coaster, but these videos appear to be more consistent getting views. Like the last Planet Coaster video I did barely got 1,000 views, and it's several weeks old, or several months old, I think, actually. So I plan to get back to it. I just keep putting it off just because it's not as worth it. So much more work to make those, and more stressful because I'm going in blind, as y'all want. You enjoy watching me struggle, but I'm going in blind, and then it's harder to win, harder to edit, and then it doesn't get as many views typically. So I'll get back to it eventually. Maybe next week. We'll see. We'll see. But then many fans are also asking me to get back to Vintage Story, which I fully intend to do when I get the time. I think maybe after this video, that will be my next project, is a Vintage Story video. But they take much more time and energy to produce. Like maybe 5, 6, 7 hours of recording, and then maybe double that time editing at least. So at least a few days to produce one of decent quality. So it'll be a while. But rest assured, it is coming. If you are a Vintage Story fan, it's coming. It's not going anywhere, although I am thinking about discontinuing it on this channel so I can start a separate channel to upload it there. Because as I said in the previous video, or was it earlier in this video? I think it was the previous video. I was basically saying that I suspect that this RollerCoaster Tycoon content is holding back the performance of my Vintage Story videos, and my Vintage Story videos are holding back the performance of these RollerCoaster Tycoon videos. The reason being, as you are subscribed to my channel for one of the games, if I publish a video on the other game and you see it, and then you don't watch it because you're not interested, that's your right. I'm not blaming you for that. But when you don't watch it, that's a signal to YouTube that, oh, Azungu's own subscribers aren't watching this, we better not recommend it to more people. As it makes sense for YouTube to do that. Hey, it's the last day. We are about to win. In 3, 2, 1, boom! Okay, I was slightly off, but there we go. We have done it. Yes. I guess I'll continue my spiel about Planet Coaster and RollerCoaster Tycoon versus Vintage Story another day. But everyone, again, thank you so much for watching. This was an incredible project. It took a while though, but it was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to indicate with a like, subscribe, share it with a friend with like-minded interests, and I'll see you in the next one. So long, everybody.